Coming to you from the Blue Crew Studios in Temecula, California, it's the Whiskey Throttle Show, bringing you inside the lives and careers of industry leaders and legends pushing forward in action sports. Yamaha has been setting the standard in two-wheel and four-wheel fun for decades. Yamaha is always out front innovating and focused on reliability and performance. Join the Blue Crew today. Get yourself a Yamaha. The Whiskey Throttle Show is presented by Motorsport.com. There's no need to even leave your home anymore if you need gear, you need parts, you need products, anything around your riding and racing hobbies. Go to Motorsport.com, order it up online, and it will be quickly and conveniently shipped right to your home without even leaving your driveway. Get over to Motorsport.com and make your next ride your best ride. Troy Lee Designs is the leader in off-road motocross apparel and style. So whether you're looking for a cool new paint job for your helmet, maybe your name and number on your helmet lettered on, you're looking for new gear, you're looking for mountain bike gear, off-road gear, they've got the brand new Scout line and GP and SE models. Troy Lee Designs has it all. They've been leading this industry for decades, and they're going to continue to do it. Rockform, creators of the world's strongest magnetic phone case. They have mounts for your car, motorcycle, and bicycle, as well as universal mounts to adhere your phone to any surface. They also have screen protectors, power banks, stands, chargers, and more. And don't forget the G-Rock wireless golf speaker. Magnets adhere this powerful speaker to your cart, or any metallic surface for that matter, so you have tunes while you golf, work, or hang out. Rockform, always innovating the phone case market. Rockwell designs all their sunglasses in their U.S. headquarters in Utah. Then they are manufactured in Italy using the strictest craftsmanship standards, ensuring you get the best pair of sunglasses you've ever owned. From men's and women's designs, floatable, alloy frame, and a UV 400 rating, which blocks out 100% of UV rays, Rockwell has everything you need for you and your family. Use our code WT20 for 20% discount at checkout at rockwelltime.com. The Whiskey Throttle Show is proud to partner with El Jefe Energy. Whether we're throwing a leg over a bike to go riding or covering supercross races and nationals, El Jefe keeps us firing. Early mornings at the track, long motos, or late nights wrenching in the garage, El Jefe brings the goods and 200 milligrams of caffeine to the party. Visit eljefe.com to check out all the flavors they have available, or go to your local convenience store and pick up a can. El Jefe Energy is fuel for the fearless.
I want to welcome to the stage another number 101, Mr. David Pingree.
Hey, welcome to Washougal, everybody.
There we go.
Stoked to be here.
Yeah, so David Pingree, we've known each other. I'm not going to sit down the whole time because I'm going to bring up the rest of your guests, but I want to welcome you in. We've had a lot of fun banter over the years, and it's great. We've always bantered about the number 101 that we both share. Hopefully we'll be able to share that on some new bikes here shortly. But welcome you to Washougal. It's always great seeing you up here. It's always great hearing your voice. And kind of we were talking about backstage and earlier today that you, just like some other people in the media, have a unique opportunity to have fun, right? You can say what you want. You can do what you want, and that's got to be a great feeling for you.
Yeah, so the media that's not directly tied to the, NBC and that, we definitely have free reign. I mean, we got to watch it a little bit or they won't invite us back, but it definitely gives us the opportunity to say things that maybe some of those other people can't say, and I think that's important for the sport. And as far as the 101 goes, I want to hear why you picked the number 101. Because I have a very noble reason. So let's hear yours.
What year were you on Pro Circuit team?
95,
all right,
96,
I got to sit down for this. So I think
we're going to do a crowd vote at the end about who really gets the number.
Okay, this is great because this is why I sat down for this. I already know I'm going to win, okay? I mean, I was standing on the bottom of the stairs and you were on the top and we were the same height, okay? That's going to come up later.
Okay. Fair enough.
So you said you're on Pro Circuit team in 97, right? Were you teammate with Pichon?
Yes.
What number was he?
He was 101.
Okay. I'm Kid Joey. Guess what? I'm trying to sign up for the amateur days at Washougal. My friends are making fun of me because I don't have a 3-digit number, and now I'm racing a big bike, right? So I'm sitting in my bedroom. This is 12-year-old Joey or whatever it was back then. And I'm sitting there, and my dad's going, we didn't have the internet. We had to hand fill out that stuff. I got to the number spot, and all of my buddies that are making fun of me for not having a 2-digit number, and it's rolling around in my head. Guess what poster's just sitting there? It's Pichon. So I tell my buddy, I go, hey, I think I'm just going to be 101. And he goes, that's perfect. Just like you, long, lanky, and odd. You don't have the long part. You could have the odd part.
All right, fair enough. So it's a funny story. It's a nice little anecdote. It's a quip. I chose the number after I finished racing professionally because I wanted to respect the professional athletes that go out here and earn those national numbers, 1 through 99. Those are hard-earned, man. Any point you get, I got respect. It's a lot of work to get there.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to bite any of their style, steal it. So, and then Josh Hansen had number 100. I couldn't, do that. So it's like, okay, 101.
Yep.
So it was out of respect for all of the racers that I chose it. Your story's cute, but you picked it after a French guy. So let's just do a quick vote. Who thinks I have rights to 101? That's what I'm talking about. And what about this guy?
See, these are all the first-timers here, though, so they don't even know who I am.
Let's just share it. We'll share it. Look, you
good.
and Ben Townley and I, we can all three run it. It's
Okay.
fine. Yeah,
Welcome,
fine.
David Pingree, here to Washougal.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be here. Listen, this is always my favorite event every single year. I came to this event the first time in 1984. I did a Yamaha Gold Cup. Grew up in Montana, just, a couple states over. So this was the closest big event we could come to, and I've been trying to come as many times as I can since then. So I just love this place. I love the vibe up here in the Northwest. You guys just do it right. Thank you for just being cool people.
Barefoot vibe.
I living in California for the last 20-some years, you can get real bummed out about humanity. Like, it's just, if you know any Californians, you know what I'm talking about. So,
all right, we're going to bring up some co-hosts here. I'm going to bring up your partner in crime first, though, Mr. Jeff Beaver here. Get him up here. He'll
Jeff,
come all the way over here.
Welcome up, Jeff Beaver, guys. This is my business partner with Whiskey Throttle Media. If you've seen anything we've done on Instagram.
He's the one behind the scenes here.
He's really been the guy going to the races, shooting all this stuff, and really, I wanted to fold this thing up when we started. I'm like, this is too much work. I'm just going to do the podcast and do my firefighting. And he's like, no. You're already pregnant. We've already started this thing. Let's see it through. So really, if you like Whiskey Throttle Media, this is a guy to blame for it. So welcome, Jeff Beaver.
Hey, give everybody some love to Ethan. He's done a lot of the video work this last year, too. The guy back there, the little Scottish guy.
Yeah, big thanks to our guy, Ethan. Etard, as Jeff likes to call him. I don't know if that's politically correct.
All right, in the final of the three, I'm going to do...
We love you, Ethan.
I'm gonna do my best. This could get kind of wild, and I don't know. We're practicing this backstage, not really. But let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna welcome the next guest. All right, you guys have heard him on TV. You hear him every week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lurch!
Joey! Not bad! Well, hello, everybody. How are you guys?
Does anybody recognize that voice? Anybody?
It's time to get it on!
This is the guy where every Saturday night I go, he's not going to be able to talk tomorrow. This guy's going to have no voice.
It gets a little deeper on Sunday. Yeah. Are you pre-chick? Yeah.
His real voice is like Barry White. His is all a fake voice.
Oh, very smooth. It's very smooth.
You got steel-belted vocal cords.
All right, listen, we're going to jump right into our first guest because we do have a handful of people coming up. We want to get this thing moving. There's a live band coming up. There's a DJ. It's going to be a great time, you guys. But I want you to first help me welcome up a kid who, listen, this is like one of my favorite kids in the pits. We need people that have some personality. We need some people that are fun and that also rip. This dude is, in his rookie season, moved his way into 4th position in points. He's on the box. He's pushing for a moto win. Guys, help me welcome up Star Racing Yamaha's Kayden Minear. Now, I couldn't talk him into a cocktail because he's got to be serious and race, but I'll bet you if it was a weekend off. Technical difficulty.
Not a big drinker, to be honest with you.
Good.
Never had a sip of alcohol in my life.
Good. You shouldn't.
Well, that would definitely not be a big drinker.
You wouldn't expect it coming from Australia, would you?
Not at all.
Listen, so he might not be a drinker, but this guy drives like he drinks. I've been seeing all these posts of your slam truck that you call Sweet and Low, which I love the name, by the way, and you're just rotting this thing. Did it blow up? The last time video I saw was smoke billowing out of it.
No, it hasn't blown up yet. It's had a transmission rebuild already, and I've owned it for 4 months. I think I blew it on the first week, so that wasn't good. I've been pretty nice to it ever since then. Yeah, I blew a tranny. Believe it or not.
This close to Portland, we have to be careful, guys. Listen.
Okay, on that video that you posted, it was a little oversteer, then a little understeer. Yeah, it was kind of weak. You didn't drift it as much as I thought you were gonna.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
shade.
Thank you.
Yeah, you could
All
tell
the
it got
So much
loose.
shade.
It got loose a couple times, and then he was like,
All right. It's not no drift car, all right? It's a bit of a shit box, you know. But
"What side of the road do you
and-
drive on in Perth?"
Whatever side I want. But it is an auto in my defense, all right? As soon as it clicks second gear, it doesn't have enough power to spin, so I just have to sit on limiter in first gear. So that's a bit where it goes.
Did that gauge work?
No, none of them work.
But
I
he
don't think
talked all
anything
this
works.
big game about how he could swing them better than the Americans, and then he puts his video out. Looks like he's tap dancing.
You know, it reminded me of planes, trains, and automobiles. Like, surprisingly enough, only the radio works, officer.
You'd be surprised if I could post all the videos on the road and not get in trouble. You'd believe me, but hey, Australians do it better than Americans when it comes to burnouts.
Didn't the term hoonigan actually come? It's an Australian term, right?
I don't know. We just do it better.
They just do it better.
Was
All
that
right,
was that a baseball field? Where
No,
was that?
funny story. It was actually at one of the local tracks. We were out there testing Southern Raceway. And the dude who takes care of the property freshly prepped it, had a flat track event coming up. And I found the owner. I know the owner. I said, hey, let me go on there. I need to rip this thing up. And he's like, yeah, no worries. I did it, tore the thing to pieces. Like, this thing ain't recovering from it. And the keeper come up to me. He's like, dude, why did you do that? I just prepped that. We've got an event coming. And I was like, what you mean? The owner gave me permission. So he's on the phone blowing the owner off how he's just prepped it for 3 hours or something. So, yeah, shout out to that dude. I'm sorry.
You got him overtime.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting paid more.
You know, everybody's got to be put in check every now and then, right? The boss is the boss, and you had permission. Let's talk a little bit of dirt bikes since we are here at a motorcycle race. You've been on a tear, dude. Like knocking on the door for a moto win. You've led a lot of laps. You've been on the box. What's been kind of this switch recently where it's really kind of come on for you?
I just think all the hard work's finally paying off. It's hard to see results while you're in the moment, but I've been working my ass off since we've gone to motocross. I work my ass off all the time. So, no, but each round I've just been focused on getting better and better, and I think I've done just that. And lately, been getting some moto podiums and stuff like that, so it's good to run at the front. And I finally got that sense of belief in myself, and I think I can do it. And when I get like a result, like out of the top 5, I'm not happy with it. So I think that's a big change, and it's only upwards from here.
What the hell's going on down in that part of the world? Between Australia and New Zealand, you guys are kind of taking over motocross here at the moment.
I guess it's just like burnouts. We do it better down there.
No.
All right, fair enough. What's on the agenda for next year? Are you already locked in?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, so I'm in for a while now. I'm looking forward to it. The team seen the hard work I put in, and they signed me before the results were even coming. So, no, but it's a good feeling. I know I've got good friends down in Tallahassee now, and I've really established myself down there. So, now I'm looking forward to it.
And that's that Star Racing facility, the Goat Farm. That's a model that doesn't really work for everybody. I've talked to a lot of riders who have left. Levi Kitchen, you guys know who he is? Levi Kitchen.
Heard of him?
He was kind of like, it just didn't really fit him. You know what I mean? It's kind of a grind, and it's everybody against everybody, kind of dog eat dog, day after day. You feed off of that. I mean, if you're successful down there, you have to like that kind of environment.
Yeah, I love that. Coming from Australia, like that's kind of how it was down there. My old coach was always on to me is it comes down to who's going to work the hardest. So I love it. I love racing every day. And it really shows you where you are, and it points out your flaws very fast. And it shows you if you're not ready.
Yeah, you can't hide down there, right? Because it's like every day you're all looking at lap times. It's basically a race every single day.
Definitely. If you're off, Miss Jeannie Carmichael, she's going to tell you. And she's going to keep you out there until you're going to sleep that night.
Is Jeannie working with you?
Oh, yeah. So she's out there every day. And there's no playing with her. I think I've been in tears a few times laying on my back on the track saying I want to go home, and she ain't letting me. So she definitely keeps us accountable, and she makes us work for it, that's for sure.
Let's go back to Supercross when you got the bump up the call from Bobby. Obviously, Dudney was sort of that role, and then he was out and you were in. Obviously, when he got the call, you had to be a little bit bummed and like, what am I missing? You get the call and you took the best advantage of it.
Yes and no. I believe that was my spot, but unfortunately some bad things happened. I got hurt and whatever. But I'm happy for him. He's an incredible rider. When I got it, it was a bit of a different story. I think come after Philly when I crashed in the first corner after pulling the whole shot. So I was a bit bummed at that. And Bobby started telling me I wasn't a Supercross rider. I can't do it. And it kind of lit a fire in my stomach. And I rang him on the way home. I didn't even make it home. I was still in the airport. I said, Bobby, like, I want a chance. And he said, look, I'll give you a deal. You can go out there and make your debut, but if you're out like a pussy, you're not going to be on the team anymore. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, I didn't really think about it. I believed in myself, and I was like, let's do it. And, like, I had the team managers, trainers ring me like, you sure you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, well, I believe in my talent, and I'm glad I did it because I went out there and debuted and got top 5 in my first race.
But Bobby's kind of famous for doing that to you guys, lighting a fire under you, telling you you're not good enough, right?
Yeah, I think that's Bobby's thing, and clearly it works because the results are coming.
Yeah, listen, this is, it's not easy at these higher levels. I was talking to Mitch today in the pits and just having a conversation with him, talking to Nick Romano, who he just signed for next year. And he told him, he goes, look, you know, sometimes you have a tendency to kind of be like a cool guy. You know, you're wearing your hat crooked and, you know, all this. He goes, I don't put up with that shit. Like, so if you start acting like that and slip, I'm going to drop you just as fast as I picked you up.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's how it goes at the top. Like, you know, whether it's Star Yamaha or Pro Circuit, these teams don't play around. They spend a lot of money and they want results. And, like, if you can't handle that pressure, you're not going to make it.
Yeah, definitely. I think Bobby and Swanee are like that as well. You obviously see me, Cole, Landon having a lot of fun out there. But if we ain't getting the results, it's not tolerated. And Swanee made that very clear at the start. He said, you can have fun, but if you start riding trash, like, we're going to have a problem. So I think that's why I'm riding good. I know I need to keep it up so I can keep having fun.
Honestly, it's a really hard balance to strike, but if you can put the work in, man, work your butt off, and then also have fun, that's where the winning spot is, right? Because if it becomes just such a grind and a job and you're not enjoying it, it's not going to last. So you got to find that middle ground, and it seems like you guys have. Definitely.
I think it's all about life. It's what you make it. Having fun is part of it. If you're living life miserable, obviously you're not going to ride good, and that's always been my thing. I ride good when I'm the happiest, and having fun's part of it. I got so many side hobbies now. I race go-karts, and I got my nice cars and stuff like that. So it is good fun, and having them boys down there and having friends, it means a lot because I come from Australia. I don't have anybody over here, so to be able to bounce off them and have fun with them is good.
What was, I think it was Millville, you led your first ever 250 moto. You had a couple laps led. What was that like? Was that a huge checklist?
Yeah, it was. It was probably the scariest moment of my life. I don't think I breathed for the first 5 minutes, but no, it was really good. I think even that showed me, like, my starts are good now. Definitely coming into this weekend, it gives me a lot of confidence. I believe I can be up there, and I went back and I was pretty disappointed with myself after last weekend, but coming into this weekend, I know what I need to do, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're taking the right steps, dude. It's so hard to, like, to kind of believe that you belong at the front. But once you do it a couple times, you go, you know what? I'm actually not even riding as hard as I would be if I was in 9th. That's a battle back there. That's a war.
I know. That's what I've been laughing with, because obviously at the start of the year, I was getting horrible starts and I was battling from out of the top 30. And I was like, dude, it's harder to battle in the top 30 for 19th place than it is to battle for the lead. So definitely, no, it's an important thing in our class is starts, because there's 10 people that could win a race. So starts are definitely key.
Now, with the results, I think your dad's back home in Perth working, and your mom's here with you. He's got to be chomping on the bit to come back over here and see this firsthand.
Yeah, so Dad's really excited. He's coming back for the last couple of rounds. So after this break, he'll be back. But he rings me at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. after every session, and he's like, dude, what do you like? Obviously, I'm not known to be a good qualifying dude. I think I qualified like 18th at High Point. He rings me and like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I was like, dude, I felt unreal out there, and I was just sucking. So he's like, you need to sort it out. And then now I've got a few like people in the team that help me out and kind of help when he's not here. But it definitely is good to have Dad, because he's my another set of eyes. He's been with me for so long. He knows how I work, so it's really good having him there.
Is finding that motivation from your dad, is it just words of wisdom, or is he sort of harsh on you? Because you think of many dads throughout, racing career. Some of them can be harsh, but where's the relationship and how your dad responds to you?
No, you'd be surprised. It's actually Mum that's hard on me.
Oh,
She's the
Dad-
one that keeps me accountable all
Come
the
on,
time.
Mom.
Sky! Come on, Sky!
Shame over there.
Yeah,
No,
she's-
Dad's the one setting him up. He'll set him up for me to like.
Yeah.
Go talk to your
Balls.
mother. Go talk to your mother.
Yeah, Dad's kind of the nice guy. He's like the one that will kind of tiptoe around me when I'm angry and stuff. She'll walk into the truck and tell me how shit I was doing. Like, she ain't playing around, but she's been with me a lot. Obviously, Dad's been back home with my 2 brothers, and he has to work to keep it all going. But yeah, Mum's been definitely a crucial part of my career. She's definitely keeping me accountable all the time.
Dude, talk a little bit about that. Like, I think we don't give enough credit to these riders from other countries that come over here, leave everything. I mean, your mom's just over here hanging out in another country while her son does this thing, and it's like she's away from her husband, her other sons. There's so much that goes on into it, and it is, entangled in it. The Lawrences, if you listen to their story of getting here by way of Europe, it's crazy. How has it been for you, just kind of making that switch?
It is, and I think that's what people don't realize is the racing aspect of it is the easiest bit. It's everything else. Like, I moved away from home when I was 14 years old, so I was very young, and it's big not growing up with your friends that you grew up from when you were young and your brothers. Like, I'm very, very close to my brothers, and I think that was probably my hardest thing, was moving away from them and my family, because I'm a very family-orientated person. I really love my family. We're all very close. So I think when it comes to that, it was tricky. But after a while, obviously I'm 19 now, so I've been away from home for a while. So you kind of get used to it. And that's part of life, is like growing up, making new friends, and which I have done now that I'm on this team with Cole and Landon and stuff. So it's been good.
Yeah, but it's still tough. No meat pies, no Vegemite.
I
Damn
was going
it.
to say, what do you miss most about being at home?
I miss my coffee. Like, I do make Mum fly over my coffee beans, but it still doesn't hit like it does at home.
Australian coffee beans? Is this a thing?
I don't know if it's a thing, but it is for me, and it always has been.
What do they pass through, a koala or something?
Must do, yeah.
So when I had Jet and Hunter on the show a couple years ago, and they started talking about like all of the different treats down there. Milo. Anybody here heard of Milo?
It's like chocolate milk. It's like Ovaltine, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they were blown away that I'm like, I've never heard of that.
There's
It's
Milo in Walmart.
no one over here knows what
It
it
ain't
is,
the
dude.
same, though, so don't go to Walmart and buy Milo.
You do have
Clearly Milo is
Maltesers. Maltesers, the malt balls,
Oh, yeah,
those
they're
are
good.
unbelievable.
They're
Whoppers.
good.
Corners or what? What
Gone.
are the little? It's like a triangle shaped cracker. Bits or what do they call them?
Shapes?
Bickies? Bickies?
Yeah.
Oh, shapes are unreal.
I had some people from Australia send me boxes of all these different
Yeah.
Australian treats, and I'm all, damn.
Tim Tams.
Purple, violet crumble. You ever had that?
Nah, that thing sucks.
Oh, well, I like it. Anyway, shout out to all those Aussie homies that sent me. Brett, I got you. He sent me like a $75 box of chocolate from Australia.
What
Anyway.
a guy. Me next, please.
Yeah. We need a care package down to Tallahassee. You got a good Bobby impression?
Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you better go out there and ride fast. Boy, your ride's in jeopardy, boy, if you don't go fast.
Everyone's got a story. There's been guys that he parked their bike up on the top of the truck. Do you have a Bobby story? You have to have one.
I do. It actually happened recently when I first podiumed my first moto in High Point. That morning, he rings me and says, boy, what are you doing out there, boy? And this is when I qualified 18th. He said, boy, you're going to have a terrible day now. You ain't even going fast. Like, should I even let you go ride? He's like, yeah, your ride's in jeopardy if you don't hurry up, boy.
Don't hurry up. I remember, I always laugh at Will Hahn's impression. He goes, Bobby would come up to me and, boy, you got to wind it up and carry more momentum through that turn, boy. I was like, damn, this guy doesn't even ride it. He's got it all figured out for you. I love the Bobby impressions. We appreciate Bobby Regan, though. What he's done with Star Racing Yamaha is incredible. You guys, you're on definitely the team. We're a big Blue Crew show here. Big shout out to Yamaha. If you guys are not a member of the Blue Crew, I don't know what you're doing. I just got back from a Blue Crew Invitational back at Budds Creek. Amazing. So big shout out to Yamaha. Thank you for everything they do for the sport. Thank you. We're going to cut you loose, dude, because I know you got to get to bed. You got a big day tomorrow. You're going to win a moto.
I am. That's the plan.
Attaboy.
No, you're going
Mom,
for the overall,
get him to
dude.
bed.
Overall.
All right.
I want both of them
Yeah,
things.
overall.
Hey,
One more.
guys, give it up for Kayden Minear.
Hold
and
on,
let's,
can I
let's
take
hear
him
him
out
out.
proper?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's set him up.
Let's hear it for Kayden Minear!
Thanks, bro.
For the first guess, he was really good.
He's great.
Yes.
Listen, this kid, I'm telling you, if you need
I love
somebody
the
to cheer
energy.
for, yeah, he's the guy. He's so great. There's a really fun group of young kids. Bringing them up. Cole is great. Dudney's great. Caden's great. So, Mom, thank you for bringing them up for a little bit. Appreciate
Thank you, Sky.
All right, so we got another group. Guys, if you're not aware, this is Military Appreciation Weekend. The Huffmans here have always been really big supporters of that, and I am as well. As a 15-year firefighter paramedic, I got a lot of love for people who serve this country. And so I want to shout that out and kind of tie this into somebody that's a really big part of this sport and those military personnel, and that's the VetMX crew. Welcome these guys up.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, let's give it up to the Marine Corps for taking the Warriors class today.
Oh, I wanted to be surprised tomorrow on the podium. Darn it.
Ruined it.
Spoiler
Marines.
alert.
Sorry, but we already had a podium today. The Marine Corps took home the Warriors class, second year in the row. Hoorah. Sorry for all you Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, all you other guys.
Army only had 11 people, so just.
All right, so
Food
tell
for
us, VetMX is really cool. And listen, guys, again, this is something I can relate to. You guys see a lot of things. You experience a lot of things that are hard to. We try to put them in a box and close the box and put it away, but over time that stuff accumulates and it takes its toll on you. And what you guys do is try to get veterans together and go share a passion and kind of a brotherhood that I think really helps people emotionally and psychologically. And girls, sorry. You know, womanhood, sorry. I got to be very careful. We're so close to Portland. But truly, brotherhood is meant in a very broad brush. But you guys do awesome things. Tell me a little bit about VetMX, what you guys are doing, and also the other organization, OVN, which I just learned about today.
Yeah, Operation Vet Now, VetMX. We use the dirt bike as a vessel to bring us together. Being able to share that moto lingo, have that military banner. But the dirt bike, man, there's been times I've been called up by VetMX members saying, hey, let's meet at the track. We go meet at the track. We don't even unload the bikes. We're just there to talk to each other, be there for each other. On stats, there's 22 veterans a day that are committing suicide. In reality, it's really to 44 because they're not counting all the veterans that don't go to the VA. And that's 22 way too many to be committing suicide every day. Being in the military brings a lot of emotional distress on you. And having a group like this where you have like-minded people to be able to share that and share some throttle therapy together, that's what it's all about. We're a nationwide nonprofit. We have over 1,700 members throughout the country, put on race days or ride days, clinics. We have a big championship that's a week long, free for our veterans out in Kansas, Wichita, Kansas. But it's events like this where the Huffmans open up their track, open up the weekend, but when all about us, it just makes us feel we don't expect anything, but when people go above and beyond, it's amazing. And so thank you, all you true Americans.
Yeah, listen, I mean, who else appreciates what these guys do? The commitment that they take every time they go on a deployment, they're away from their families, and they're out there protecting the freedoms we enjoy. Man, I just appreciate so much what you guys do. And Veteran MX is focused mostly on motocross. OVN is a little bit more broad. Tell me a little about
so
that.
OVN, I'm going to let Dean take it over, but OVN is all about different ways of throttle therapy.
Yeah, so we kind of connect. I'm also a part of VetMX and been for a long time. I think actually all of us up here are part of VetMX and OVN. OVN is more connected to all participant in all sports to bring all sports together. Basically, they look at it as the more people you can bring together, the more health you can bring, mental health people you can bring together to kind of heal each other. So you have power lifters, we have NASCAR drivers, we have Olympians. Actually, I think bobsled, I think, is one. I think the skeletal, if I say that correctly, is one. So we do have Olympian sport folks, shooting, snowmobile, if you think about it, it is out there, right? So their focus is obviously the 22 a day and mental health. That's why to reach out to just come to us and reach out. That's why we wear these jerseys, kind of spread the eyesight to kind of think about things, whether it's you or it's somebody that you know, to refer them, and we can help them out. And it is a nonprofit organization too, and you can go on Operation Vet Now and do donations. The same thing is with Veteran MX. It's just another organization that helps just everybody as a whole. And to me, being part of VetMX for some years, and now recently with OVN, and kind of getting interviewed to be part of to participate, and then coming out here and hanging out with people, you can't ask for a better group of people that we all support each other internally. And VetMX is about community too, right? And the community isn't just internal. The community is everybody out there. So you guys help
and not
us.
everybody races motocross who's a veteran, so we understand that and appreciate that. Look into these guys, but just get plugged in somewhere where you can chat. If you're watching this at home or listening, or if you're in the audience here, man, please plug in with these guys.
VeteranMX.com. Smash that donate button. I think that's what all those kids say.
Smash it, yeah.
And every penny helps.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead. Tell us about your organization, too, because you guys are all tied together, but you got your own thing. Mm-hmm. And this guy, former military guy here, tell us your story, but 38 years old?
Yeah, I'm 38.
And racing tomorrow in the Pro National. That's pretty damn good. Let's hear it.
Just bottom line. Just awareness for OVN is the just bottom line on that is they really push the awareness of like, hey, this is how you help. Here's the literature, yada, yada, yada. Warrior MX is my program. My program was built off the fact that I started riding dirt bikes after 9 years in the Army. Again, I started before that. I was a Cali kid, local novice guy, real great. Got on a bike and was like, holy crap, I can't believe what I just felt. And I was like, dude, I have to share this. Like, there's no way. I have to tell some people, holy crap, this is amazing. So we went out and started at first with this weird idea, like, man, I think some of us feel a little used up when we get out. We had all these dreams. Well, what if somebody led by example and said, hey, let me go reach for that greatness that I once wanted to let me go get those goals. So that's what it started as. Then I did it, and then at 30 years old, I earned my pro license in 2018. Then shortly after that, after kind of just starting to get my shit pushed in by these super fast dudes, for the lack of a better term.
It's a technical term, you guys.
technical term. Real technical.
Shift?
Yeah, shift. I need to shift more, apparently. Honestly, I just was like, man, what do I do with this? I don't want to give up. Fast 40 is the goal. I know, I'm aware I'm not making it into a truck. Like, let's be real. Abbey Gate happened, and we lost 13 heroes. And so a couple of VetMX guys started calling me. I was just, my phone was blowing up. Dude, everybody's just mess. Like, just what is going on? And within a week, we managed to get a tribute bike put together for Fox 2, and they were running 2 of them. And we did a tribute bike to those 13 individuals. We brought one of their instructors, Nicole Gee. One of her NCOs was a friend of ours. So we brought him. We did a pit shirt, this custom pit shirt that had all their names on it. And so it started the Warrior MX idea. And it's basically this: a hero remembered never dies. And so what we do is every round I go to, I've only made 6 this year, well, 5 so far, will be 6 at Ironman. We do a tribute bike at every round. So this is military appreciation. Every week is military appreciation for me. So this week we have one to the GWAT, which is Global War on Terrorism. For those of you don't know, did more blanket because this is the military appreciation round, especially with the 107 Foundation here doing cancer screenings. That paired well. I just wanted that to be the thing. Like, hey, thank you to everybody that served and put your life on the line for something that kind of got messed up. And then we started bringing Gold Star families. We had Corporal Lopez's dad with us at Fox this year for that one, and those are really intense when we have the Gold Star families. It's a lot more work for me, and it's like I am supposed to be riding, I think, or something, but it's been awesome. So the Warrior MX Foundation is just more about remembering those that made that ultimate sacrifice so we can go out there and do the best badass sport on the world. And on top of that, showing them the ins and outs of what this community is, as we are probably the last true American sport. You don't see kneeling here. You don't see people bringing a bunch of political bullcrap. We got international riders, everybody just doing the damn thing. Everybody just worried about what's going to happen on that track and is just pumped to be here. And you guys have really accepted us as veterans in there. The factory teams have let us have tours and stuff with the veterans that I bring, and it's just been, so that's kind of became our mission, is like making sure people are remembered that need to be. Remember why we get to do this.
Well, and that says a lot about the people of this sport, so thank you to all you guys for really supporting what they do. Be sure to check out Veteran MX, OVN, and Warrior MX, right? These guys are doing great things, so if you know a military member who's maybe struggling, please point them in this direction, okay? It's for their own good.
Also, tomorrow we're going to have the VetMX booth up here. We're raffling off a brand new Stark Varg. If you win, Stark will send the bike directly to your house, $50 a ticket. All the money goes back to the foundation to get others out on bikes, throttle therapy. That's what it's all about. So, also, all this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for true Americans like the Huffmans putting on the military appreciation round out here at Washougal. They even flew Janelle out here with her whole family to be a part of it. Janelle, you want to say anything to the Huffmans about that?
Yeah, thank you. So I ride motocross. I'm a VetMX member, and it's always been on my bucket list to come to Washougal. It's a little bit of a drive from New Hampshire, so my bike is not here, but that's still on the bucket list. So I'm pumped to do a lap out there tomorrow, and we'll see how it is out there. But I'm excited to be here for military appreciation. It's amazing, just the support that you guys have out here. So super excited, and we'll see how it goes.
Also, state trooper, correct?
I am. I'm also a New Hampshire state trooper, and getting out of the military in a couple weeks, so this is a good way to end it.
A real badass there.
All right, guys, give it up one more time for these guys. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you coming up.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we got one more organization that I want to just recognize before we continue on with the show, and that's Hunter 7. These guys are going to be doing free cancer screenings. And, guys, this is super important. You can go over there and just have them run through it real quick, but what a cool thing these guys are doing. So let's welcome up our couple of representatives here from Hunter 7. Thank you. Give them a hand.
Well, hello. How are you?
I am great. This is the most American crowd I've ever seen. I'm from Massachusetts, and I'll tell you what, these kids, these are American grass-fed kids. This is a great place to be.
You won't find better motocross fans than right here in the PNW.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Listen, tell us a little bit about Hunter 7. I said I intentionally said I don't know anything about your organization, and I don't want to. I want to learn it right here. Tell me about it.
You want to know the full story?
Yes.
All right. It's a love-hate story. So I served in the military. I broke my back, not once, but twice, because we're not smart enough to quit, and that's a problem. So they said to me, your career's over, go find something else to do, and so I went to nursing school. And in nursing school, I was sitting there, and for those in the military, they know what a pickle suit is, right? And so I see this woman walk by with the officer rank and all serious and a pickle suit, and I was like, oh, God, who is that? And they're like, that's your new instructor. And I was like, this is going to be a terrible semester. But no, it was a great semester because we both love tequila. So we had a good time. But my husband served in Iraq, 07, 08, in a bunch of different areas. For 15 months, he was stop-lost. And so when he came home, we were just sitting in a conversation one day, and he said to me, hey, a lot of my teammates died in Iraq. And I was like, I hate to sound insensitive, but that's war. And he said, no, they died when they came home. And I said, well, suicide's also an issue, like it's significant. He said, they died from cancer. And I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Like, these are young, otherwise healthy, the most fit population, right? And so he started telling me all these different cancers. And, one of his teammates, 24 years old, died from leukemia, and another one from brain cancer. And then his sergeant major at the time was his first sergeant, and his call sign was Hunter 7. And so in tribute to him, we're like, we'll do this project, just to keep myself out of trouble, because I'm a troublemaker. I was like, I'm going to do an honors project. And so we started doing research on what's causing these weird cancers in this young, otherwise healthy population. And it published internationally, and then we just got bombarded on social media. We have about 150,000 followers, a lot of big, supporters like Shelly, but like Black Rifle and Travis Pastrana. And so once the word started getting out there, people just came to us, and they're like, hey, I'm sick, I have cancer, I'm 23, I have brain cancer. And it's just, so we're just trying to find a life-saving solution and save as many people as possible. So that's why we're here doing the cancer screening for free.
It's to show precursors, correct? So a small blood test, a finger prick, if I'm not mistaken, or am I wrong?
It's a capillary test, and it's done on the arm. It's kind of like what you use when you do a finger prick to check for your glucose, but we do it on your arm. So it's not going to hurt. I'm not coming at you with a needle. It's just going to be something on your arm, and it's for cancer markers. So it gives us an indication how your health is.
And there was a lot of burn pits that were going on, and I think were causing a lot of these issues with guys. And we see that in the fire service too. I mean, I can't tell you how many vegetation fires I've been on, and there's a pile of tires over here burning, or a shed that's on fire that has solvents and paints in it, and I'm like, great, I have a little cloth over my face. So it's a very real problem, and unfortunately, you get exposed. You're there to do a job. You can't just run away from it. You have to do the job. So what you guys are doing is amazing. And guys, take a moment. Just go over and do it tomorrow. It takes a second. Don't be a pussy. It's a tiny little finger prick. We do this on everybody when we check blood sugars.
Right on the
shoulder. It's so easy.
But I mean,
no big needles.
So, Sherry's a fossil. I love Sherry. She's like my mother, but she's a fossil. Sherry served 32 years in the military, both the Army and the Air Force, retired as lieutenant colonel, flight nurse, Afghanistan. She's hardcore. She looks like a sweet lady, but she's hardcore.
Flight nurse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Sherry's hardcore.
Trust me, I'm a nurse.
Yeah.
I wouldn't,
I know the difference. I'm a paramedic, so the jump to flight medic, there's a lot of additional protocols you got to know. So flight nursing, I can't even imagine.
She actually told me that she was going to give you a free prostate exam tomorrow, so.
Fantastic, I'm in.
Moon
Put me in for
River.
2. How big are your fingers?
Small.
Sorry, that's the vodka talking, you guys.
I forgot there's kids here. I apologize. But, so we threw.
You're going to get people coming over tomorrow wanting a prostate check. I know the
Ask
cancer
her.
thing, but how about the old...
She'll do it.
You got KY jelly over here?
She loves America. And loves
You better
saving
not
lives.
be walking like you got a potato chip between your cheeks and you're not trying to wipe the salt off. I don't want to see that
Snap it on
tomorrow.
a rubber glove. I'm doing this for America. Bend
It's
over.
for the love of country. No, and she'll stare at you, too. She has those eyes. But
I demand eye contact when that's happening, okay? Just so you know. Do not break eye contact.
Do not look over your shoulder.
So Sherry's the fossil. She's old. I was like, Sherry, you got to get screened for cancer. And no shit, we made her get screened, and they found stage 1 cancer. And I was like, I win. I'm smart. Joke's on you. But we brought her to Dana-Farber, and we got the cancer removed instantly, and she's still here,
Wow.
You know, a lot
Hey,
of
man, let's give it up for that, dude. That's crazy.
with anyone with healthcare, they usually don't reach out until they feel the problem. And finding it early is the key to so many successful, health benefits, and figuring it out long before it's problematic and they can't do something about it.
Right. And being reactive is what medicine usually does, and being ahead of it, doing your screenings, taking advantage. This is a great opportunity, a free screening. Take it. Anytime something's free, take advantage of that. If you could find out that you have something, because cancer doesn't hurt. You don't know. It creeps up on you. And once you figure it out, it's too late. So do your screenings and find out early. You find out now, cut the shit out, and you're good.
Yeah. And I mean, you wouldn't think about it, but we actually pulled the data from the Department of Defense, and this is active duty service members. So the average age is, 20 to 30. And we found that 1 in 7 active duty service members from 9/11 till I think it was 2021 had been diagnosed with cancer. That's insane. And that's on active duty. So when you think about the amount of veterans, and everybody says it's never going to happen to me, it's never going to happen to me, and I mean, like, that's the worst way to think. It's better to be proactive than reactive. And like, we just did a study that showed a lot of civilian providers actually, they assume that a lot of veterans present with psychosomatic issues, like, oh, it's all in your head, it's all in your head. But, so we're here to take that out. We're here to take that concern out, and that's just what we do,
Yeah, it's awesome what you're doing. I'm coming over tomorrow. I'm going to take part, so no prostate check needed. Just a quick little blood test, please.
It's for free, though.
That's free, too?
That's free.
You know what? Sign me up. All right, thank you. How can people find out more if they want to learn more? Hunter7, what's the website?
Hunter7.org, spelt out, HUNTERSEVEN.org. And you can check out our Facebook and Instagram, and we're going to do something with Travis Pastrana where it's like an AMA. He's a great dude. We actually did cancer screenings with him out in the unit, and Sherry was going to do a backflip.
Are you really going to backflip?
Yes, she
Do not go to Travis's house.
It was.
Listen, I tell everyone, don't go there.
You lose your phone in a foam pit.
One question for you. Are you guys brick and mortar at all where there's certain specific spots around the country, or do you show up to events like this that do the screening, or they go to the website and then figure out?
So we do both. So, I mean, like, we want to take the concern out. So if you live in East Chuckafuck, Montana, and there's no health care, we want to bring the cancer screening to you. So if you have a mailbox, a P.O. box, we can send you a cancer screening kit.
Just sort of do it, tap it on yourself, send it in.
Easy day.
That's awesome.
Easy day.
And if you're scared, she could send a test, an order to a lab. So then you can go to the lab. So if you want someone else to do it, you don't want to experiment at home, you can have someone else do it for you.
Well, what you guys are doing is awesome, and I appreciate it so much. And thank you for what you guys do. I appreciate
Thanks
you coming
for
up and
having
telling us a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.
We got.
Let's hear it for Hunter7! Woo! I gotta stay loose for tomorrow. I gotta stay loose.
Who do you think? We have one more. Who do you think's the most American person out here? We have one more, and it's heavy, so I can't throw it. You love America?
Woo!
Red, white, and woo! Right there.
You tell me. Whoever yelled.
Well, I mean, this guy yelled pretty quick.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Don't let it hit you. Look at it.
So knock a tooth out. This is awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
guys
some
so
heavy metal.
much.
Thank you.
Guys, let's hear it for Hunter7. Amazing. Go over and get tested tomorrow. I'm going to do it.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
All right, we got a couple of more guests here we're going to bring up. You want to announce them or you want me to do it?
Son, bass flute.
All right, welcome up a legend, guys. Old school legend, Chuck's son, and local boy who's racing tomorrow for the Bar X Toyota Redlands Yamaha team, Preston Bezflug. Welcome in, boy.
Dedication to progression to the future of the sport.
Pro Circuit. Pro Circuit products are designed with one goal in mind: winning. Through passion and hard work, Pro Circuit has operated the most successful 250 team in the history of the sport. They use that same formula when developing exhaust, engine, and suspension parts for every brand. When only the highest level of performance is acceptable, trust Pro Circuit.
At Seat Concepts, our handcrafted seats are made in America. Visit us online or call today. Seat Concepts. Ride the world with us.
Something from nothing. That's what Nihilo Concepts is about. It starts with a spark, an idea, a concept, which leads to a design, and finishes with engineered excellence with the highest quality products created with durability in mind. All our products are made in the USA at our state-of-the-art facility in Stuart, Florida. Whether you are a weekend warrior, ride for fun, or at the highest level of competition, Nihilo Concepts offers innovative titanium, aluminum, and carbon fiber parts for your dirt bike. We offer a wide variety of products that you can customize to your liking. Browse our site for foot pegs, brake tips, engine components, specialty tools, frame grip tape, lever grips, carbon fiber components, motor stands, our secondary on-switch, plus much more. Head to NihiloConcepts.com and see for yourself why factory teams like Red Bull KTM, Rockstar Husqvarna, Troy Lee Designs Gas, Orange Brigade, Club MX, KLM Gas, and some of the fastest riders in the world choose Nihilo Concepts.
The inspiration for Element, interestingly, was from working with my coaches. I sat down with those guys. I'm like, hey, here's what I'm doing. What should I do? And they looked at everything and they were like, you need more electrolytes, specifically sodium. And like most people do when they have a coach, I ignored what their advice was. You're kind of like, well, I salt my food, I'm probably good. And it took me at least a year to finally listen to these guys and do what they asked me to do. And it was just a switch flip. It was just so obvious that this was the critical missing piece to the story. And it's ironic that this salt piece was like the linchpin, the keystone to making all the rest of that work.
Arc levers are the most durable and reliable on the market. They have the most premier class championships of any aftermarket lever. Arc is the only ratio adjustable folding lever on the planet, and their patented design is precision machined in-house right here in the USA. The occasional tip over on the bike is inevitable. Broken levers? Those are optional. Visit arclevers.com today. Toyota has become synonymous with reliability, and for good reason. Toyota vehicles are consistently rated #1 by Consumer Reports and in customer satisfaction. Partner that with a dealership that wholeheartedly supports the motocross community, and it's crystal clear where you should buy your next car or truck, Toyota of Redlands. As a major partner of the BarX Yamaha racing team, as well as personal sponsor of many factory racers and a premier partner of the Whiskey Throttle Show, Toyota of Redlands is heavily invested in moto. Check out all the new and used Tundras, Tacomas, and other vehicles at Toyota of Redlands today. Reliability, performance, and customer service. Get it all at Toyota of Redlands. Need to replace something on your bike that's worn out? Look no further than ProX. These guys aim to make everything OEM quality or better at an affordable price. And they've also got some new products coming. So right now, chains, sprockets, anything inside the engine internally, if it wears out, ProX makes it, and they make it at a quality level that's OEM or better.
The Specialized Science Club introduces the Levo 4. An electric mountain bike so advanced, it borders on sorcery. Together, you and the Levo 4 become a harmonious hybrid of organic and synthetic. It's a rider-enhancing machine that transforms you into a cycling cyborg. 720 watts of power and 111 Newton meters of torque, amplifying your mortal muscles, allowing you to bend space and time to your will. All channeled through futuristic suspension, with honed geometry, granting super control while traversing extreme terrain at hyper speed. With supernatural power delivery, you'll have super traction to conquer climbs where others spin out. And you'll tire, if at all, before the bike does. Thanks to the Levo 4's super range.
Every good podcast show has got to have an underwear sponsor, right? Well, we went right to the top, Ethica. These guys make the best underwear. If you haven't tried a pair, you don't know what you're missing. Your life hasn't even started yet. So try a pair of Ethicas on. Go to Ethica.com. Use our code WHISKEY20. Get you 20% off. And give all of your nether regions a break, man. It's vacation time for the boys. These things are comfortable. You're riding. Your butt's not going to get all chafed. These things are awesome. And guess what? They don't just make underwear. No. Tees, hats, beanies, sweatshirts, shorts. For kids, ladies, toddlers, old people, everybody, you name it, they make them. You know what else they make? Moto gloves. I didn't even know that. I just found it out. So get over to Ethica.com, check them out. These guys are awesome. Whiskey20, use our code. Don't cheat me now. Get 20% off and put your buns in the best undies around. Ethica.com. The Whiskey Throttle Show is a proud partner of Factory Effects, a leader in the power sports industry for over 30 years. Factory Effects specializes in officially licensed products with everything you need to upgrade your bike, including graphics, seat covers, and accessories. They also offer the largest line of officially licensed OEM casual wear for Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Suzuki, so you can rep your brand on and off the bike. In the garage or at the track, Factory Effects has you covered with a full line of OEM garage and track gear, from bike stands and tie-downs to bike mats. Factory Effects is truly made for the ride. And right now you can save 25% off your order by using the discount code WT26 at FactoryEffects.com. Nano Extreme is a proud partner of the Whiskey Throttle Show, and we're glad to have them. This product has changed the way folks are dealing with pain, whether it's chronic or acute, and doing it in a completely natural way. When pain strikes, whether it's from sore muscles, stiff joints, or arthritis, finding fast and effective relief is a top priority. That's where Nano Extreme comes in. Capsaicin, derived from chili peppers, is a natural compound known for its ability to block pain signals and provide long-lasting comfort. Whether you're suffering from arthritis, joint pain, or muscle pain, capsaicin cream works by desensitizing pain receptors in the affected area, giving you targeted relief where you need it most. Consistent application can lead to better joint function, less muscle soreness, and improve overall comfort in your arthritis, making it a must-have for anyone dealing with chronic pain. So stop living in pain or taking regular NSAIDs and other anti-inflammatories that aren't good for you. Get Nano Extreme and stop the pain. The Whiskey Throttle Show is proud to partner with El Jefe Energy. Whether we're throwing a leg over a bike to go riding or covering Supercross races and nationals, El Jefe keeps us firing. Early mornings at the track, long motos, or late nights wrenching in the garage, El Jefe brings the goods and 200 milligrams of caffeine to the party. Visit eljefe.com to check out all the flavors they have available, or go to your local convenience store and pick up a can. El Jefe Energy is fuel for the fearless.
Oh, and last night's winner.
Holy hell!
Look at this. We're gonna just bring them all up. It's Brandon Ray, guys. He won Thursday Night Motocross last night. Took home a wad of cash. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. You got to sit on a speaker. Oh no, there you go. You got a chair.
Here you go. Hey, you take the high seat. I'll take the low road. Go ahead. You won last night. Get on the top step, bro. Come on.
Let's start with our guy B-Ray, guys. Give it up for B-Ray, Chuck's son, and Preston Maysfluke. So, how many of you guys have been to Thursday Night Motocross? One of the coolest events here. If you guys have not made it out, go check it out. It's so fun. Such a neat event. Those guys do a great job. And, dude, you took home some bucks last night.
Yeah, I did.
How much U.S. dollars? What? How much U.S. dollars? How much wampum?
It was $4,500 I made.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. It was nice.
He's already spent all of it, by the way.
All of it.
Yeah, it's already gone.
He
got it in singles.
I put on black and I lost.
Now, listen, B-Ray's kind of one of our favorites here at Whiskey Throttle Media. We sponsor him, supported him with a bike that he's promptly destroyed into like 100 pieces.
Oh, I heard that story. Yeah. You didn't take the insurance, did you?
Honda had to just write that thing off, basically. But you did a lot of good work on it, and you obviously have the talent, dude. You're ripping. Tell me what's going on. What are you racing this weekend?
Well, I've been racing Triumphs the whole year, so I just rode the KTM 450. I actually reached out to my sponsor, Brian, from Dog Balls Moto, if he knew of someone that had a 450, because I'd like to have the 450 for that track last night. And one of his buddies was like, oh, I'll let him race my bike. And I showed up yesterday and rode it, and it felt great. The bike was awesome and was able to win, but I'm switching back to my Triumph 250 for tomorrow.
Well, what class, 250 or 450?
250.
Okay. So cheer for B-Ray, guys. This dude is a lot of fun. He's as loose as they come. Nuttier than squirrel shit, but we love him. All right, let's move over to a more established gentleman. Chuck's son. How are you, buddy? Welcome.
Yeah, dude. It's awesome to be back here. It's great. Ray, he's like the grassroots of moto. We raced for money. I mean, that's how we made Believer. PIR. We go down there, long hair, 3-wheel trailer with our bull tacos, and the idea is try to make some bank, leave with a wad of bills. I'm glad to see that hasn't changed, but I'd like to see more money going to the privateers.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of money races. I remember hearing stories from RJ and Wardy and Glover and these guys. They'd race Anaheim Saturday night, and then Sunday they were out at a Golden State. Maybe midweek they do some other race. It's like, we don't do that anymore.
Well, that ship has sailed, but it's really important because, Malcolm Gladwell, how do you become a professional? You need those 10,000 hours. Well, we didn't practice. Sure, we go play around here and there, but we got our time racing, banging bars, 5 nights a week sometimes. Albany, PIR, Woodburn Drag Strip, Fox Hollow. On Saturday, then Washougal. I mean, 5 days. You can barely prep your bike, but that's how we got our chops. And we're ready to go racing. And we weren't afraid of a starting line. That's where we live. That's where we showed up. There's no practice. This is what we did. So, I mean, that's kind of the cool history, and it's great being back here at Washougal again, seeing the action and these guys looking to make their mark. Ray last night, he didn't put a wheel wrong. And the dirt was perfect. And I just wanted to ride. He looked so good, just drop. It was awesome.
Yeah, look, it's really cool seeing kind of the younger journeyman motocrossers kind of following in the footsteps of what you did as best they can. Like I said, it's now bigger contracts. The riders do less events, I feel like, or there's less racing, particularly on the amateur level, or those kind of money races. Those are few and far between. And PIR is one of those big events. Thursday Night Motocross is awesome. So huge shout out to those guys. I got a knee replacement this year, so I haven't been able to race. But next year I'm going back. And I'm going to race whatever the old man class is.
Well, you should. One of the things in my life that's so important is I still throw a leg over. Now I do a little bit more trail riding, and I carry a saw, and we cut trees. And we might be out there for 6-8 hours a day. But when you're riding, you can't eat. So it's kind of good. We're having a good time over in Idaho. I love the trails. And I like to do a little moto every now and then. I got a 450. So maybe this fall I'll go to Glen Helen and take a shot at the 70 class just because.
Why not? Why not? Add to the Chuck Son legacy. Are you going to go over and do Bradshaw's adventure ride? Damon Bradshaw's got this really cool Yamaha event going on in Tamarack, Idaho. If any of you guys can make it, it's going to be so fun. If you don't know Damon, he's the coolest dude. So fun to go ride with this guy. I was just in Maryland with him doing a Blue Crew event.
Well, I was just with him in Yankee Fork. There was a curated ride by Scott Harden, and they touched on some of the trails we did, and it was spectacular because it rained, and it was great. And Damon was there, and they're so good on those adventure bikes, and it's a great sample to see the country in such a great manner on a sweet twin. The problem I have, and they're not going to do that there, but all my buddies wanted to do hard enduro on the twins, and I said, yeah, that's insane. I'm going to get the right bike for that, But they're not going to do that up there. They're just going to go do awesome rides. I used to do that with KTM, and it's a great time. There's an element of racing and riding motorcycles for everybody, and everybody should do it.
Yeah, amen. I want to just quickly give a shout-out to Preston Baselug. Guys, this is a local boy. Got a deal with Toyota of Redland, Sparax Yamaha. He's going to be racing the 250 class tomorrow. Preston, welcome back to the races, dude. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, man. It feels so good to be back and just in good condition again. I feel good on my dirt bike, and like Chuck said, there's always a spot for everyone on their dirt bike, no matter you're racing or riding. It just feels good to be back on my dirt bike.
Yeah, and you've done a couple of bike tests for us at Whiskey Throttle Media. You've always been such a cool dude. You were on the Ultimate Rider. Tell us a little bit about that whole experience.
I'll tell you a lot about it. It was amazing. It was the best experience I've experienced in my life. We didn't have our phone for 2 weeks, and just being around 15 other dirt bike kids that love it as much as I do, and we just watched dirt bike movies all day, and there was no ego involved whatsoever. When we all race together, it's hard to be friends and hard to talk to each other, but on that show, there wasn't really any competition between all of us, and we all jived really good and found out that we're all the same. So it was really
There was
cool.
a little bit of drama with the Borat guy. He posted something on Instagram. Anybody see that video?
Yeah, he was kind of a little salty about the way the whole thing went down. What do you make of that?
They're portraying us a little bit differently than how stuff went down. I think they're looking for some viral clips maybe, and yeah, you can't hide what we've seen, but maybe they're showing it a little bit more than it was. He was my roommate, and I learned a lot from him, honestly. So I don't know if there's 87 or not in the tank, but he's hard to say. It was good for the
Preston,
show.
real quick, the BarX team, the results have been off the charts. They have really put a great program together.
Yeah, no, they've been doing really good. Last weekend, they killed it. They did great. Parker was in second for a long time, as I'm sure all you guys seen. So I know their bikes are doing good. I know I can get a start if it's up to me, or if the bike is really good. So I know the bike can do it.
All right, who wants to see this guy running inside the top 5 tomorrow?
Me? Right
Let's
here.
go. Make some noise when he comes around the track, you guys.
Thank you.
I know he can do it because he's been training. I've seen his clips, pounding 40-minute motos in the
With
hot
Rhino.
dirt. You know, you got to be in shape in motocross. There's no question about it. But it's in his DNA. When I retired, I ride vet races with my brother Ron. We'd come up to Washougal, the vet class. It's in your blood. You just don't walk away from motocross. It keeps you in because you love it. And I raced with his dad. Now, his dad is not a thin, small guy. He's like a logger. He's a big powerhouse, like Rick Burgett. And I said, I've raced against these guys before, and they will move you off the line, and that's what he did. But we had a good time racing, and it's fantastic to see the heritage move on to the new young people with the passion and the hunger. Go for it. So good luck to you, Preston, man. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We
All right,
never
guys.
quit riding. We just take long breaks.
Give a big round of applause for these guys. We got to bring up our next guest, but thank you guys so much. I always appreciate your time, Chuck. You're a legend. Preston, kick some butt tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you. And B-Ray, I want you to see either up front or upside down. All right. That's what he does. In the air. Yeah, in the air. Of course not.
When
on
I
the
grow
ground.
up, I hope I have Chuck's son's style. I'm like a paper
Check,
plate.
check.
He's like a fashion plate. Still pulling it off.
He's gangster. Yeah, he's a legend. All right, guys. Our next guest, you guys may have seen her walking around today. Help us welcome up the best Miss Supercross that ever did it before they got rid of it for whatever reasons they did. It's Double D. Guys, welcome Miss Dianna Dahlgren.
I don't know. Talking to it.
Is it working?
Oh,
There
that's
we
what
go. Yeah. How
Our
are you
Grand
guys?
Marshal this weekend.
I'm the Grand Marshal. I can't believe it.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm excited for you.
You know what? They made the phone call and they said, be the Grand Marshal. I said, I'm there. Book the ticket. Okay?
And this really ties into the Military Appreciation Weekend because she is married to a pretty badass former Marine, right?
No.
Navy SEAL, sorry.
A bad, not a pretty.
He's going to kill me
is
now.
a badass.
And he's a military arms dealer now or something.
Yeah,
like.
if you said that and he was
Please,
here,
I didn't
he
mean
would
to
be
get that wrong.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, he is. Unfortunately, he was actually supposed to be here. He got like the flu, and so
We're going with diarrhea lettuce.
yeah, we're going with diarrhea lettuce, guys. It's true. The diarrhea lettuce is true. So he didn't make it. He'd be mortified if I just told you guys all that. But he's
Don't tell him I said that.
Yeah,
please.
I'm gonna say Pingree told everybody at
Pucano.
Washougal.
He said Pucano.
Yeah. Yes. Some weird things are happening
Hot
back
snakes.
home. So it's okay.
Anyway.
He's not here. I'm here. Okay.
We're happy to have
And
you.
that's great.
Listen, to me, when you think about Miss Supercross, and I was back to like Heather Voss. That was my era, right? Like,
Yes.
and she was in this big oversized jersey and like teased out hair with.
She
a
always
bunch of
read behind the
hairspray.
podium. Always reading behind the
Yeah,
podium.
listen, and she's great. And I'm not dissing her, but like you were, man, you really embodied what it meant because you actually could ride a motorcycle, albeit usually in a thong bikini, and it was you riding away. But like you rode, and you just
you gotta make the shot happen.
you were really
Pingree.
just like one of the guys, and I think everybody appreciated that.
I
so-
appreciate that. Thank
yeah,
you.
tell me the years. Tell me how that whole thing came to be.
All right, so I was Miss Supercross from 2010 to 2015. I don't know. Lurch might remember more than I did.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. That
Yeah,
sounds
so
right.
I started off
You
as a-
set the benchmark.
I did. I
Yes.
set the benchmark, and I always hear it from everybody when they come up to me, they're just like, please come back, please come back. I'm like, you guys, I'm
Make
36.
Supercross great again, I think was the hashtag
Yes.
for many, many years.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I was Miss Supercross for 5 years. Before that, I was a Monster Energy girl. And I was just talking to somebody telling the people about the story because they're like, how do I become a Monster girl? How do I become Miss Supercross? Well, Miss Supercross is done, obviously. But Monster Energy girls, I became a Monster girl. And then I was down in the Salt Lake City show office. You guys were getting ready for the night show. And I just went up to the Feld, the people who own Supercross. I just went up to them. They looked important, and I was like, hey, I want to do Miss Supercross if that's ever a thing. And I got the phone call a couple months later. So that's how I became Miss Supercross.
And that was really a catalyst because you did so much more X Games announcing, still representing Monster, so many different things.
Yeah, so many things. It's crazy. Guys, Miss Supercross was meant to be someone who was like, pretty on the podium, smile with the riders, give them their trophy, and have a good night. Luckily, they threw a microphone in my hand. Someone thought that was a good idea, and now here I am. Look at all these years later. So it's been an incredible journey, an incredible life. I've been able to do so many things: X Games, Harley Davidson, Monster Energy, Toyo Tires. I mean, the list goes on, and I've been able to do all their videos, all their hosting. I get to ride around on dirt bikes and bikinis in the middle of the desert. It's great.
Get to be a Grand Marshal?
I get to be the Grand Marshal at Washougal.
Washougal. Yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah, that's great.
Yes.
So tell me, kind of, as you got out of that, why did you leave? Did they get rid of Miss Supercross? Is that what the kind of exit was?
No, there was another girl after me.
Okay.
Cheaters.
Yeah, cheaters. Can you believe they did that? No.
There's another woman, isn't there?
I had you guys. So as a young lady, I got swooped up by my Navy SEAL husband, and I got pregnant, and I had a baby. So that's why I did not continue my run. I actually, the day after Supercross finals, found out I was pregnant.
No way.
Yeah, two days later. Yeah.
So how did you guys meet?
We met at Supercross, Las Vegas Supercross finals in the Vanity nightclub at the Hard Rock Casino, where the official Monster Energy Supercross after party was. And yeah, so think about that. If I wasn't Miss Supercross, I don't know if I would have ever met my husband. He was the security for Monster Energy. He'd stand behind like Ricky Carmichael, Jeremy McGrath when they were signing their autographs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah. Back in the day.
Okay, so how many kids? Tell me about life since then. What have you been doing since you left Supercross?
So since I left Supercross, I had one child, and then I started a company, a very successful brand for 10 years, actually. It's sad for me to even say this out loud, but 2 months ago, we decided to close the company.
Salty Honeys?
Yeah, Salty Honey. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't really actively follow me, I guess you wouldn't really know. But yeah, we closed the brand down. It just wasn't working out between, my partner and I. And so we decided to end the business. And so now I'm moving on to other things. But luckily, I'm very good at business, and I just love the art of it. So I'll be moving on to my new brand.
You are very good at raising a badass. Your son is a wrestling machine. I mean, I just see the post, and I feel like we stay connected through Instagram, which sounds so weird. I should pick up the phone and call you, but I am literally seeing these posts, and I'm like,
You should send me your Christmas card.
I should.
Why don't I get Christmas cards?
I didn't even send my mom and
Come
dad
on,
one.
Lurch.
I know.
Just a Starbucks card or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am raising, everyone's like, oh, is your son into moto? No, my son is like a super high nationally ranked youth wrestler. And he's 9 years old. He's only 9, but he kills it. He crushes it. He's yoked. He's jacked. He's so cool. His name's Hunter, and Hunter hunts. That's what we say. We Hunter hunts.
Do you keep the little guards on him so he doesn't get the cauliflower?
No,
he's gonna have it.
No, he wants it.
It's kind of it's kind of badass. Like, because
Yeah.
when I see somebody with cauliflower, I'm like,
Yeah,
I ain't
Not
messing with
swinging on
guy.
that.
Yeah,
Not swinging on
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna f around with any of that. I don't want any of that. That's
So do you
right.
have 2 boys or a girl?
No, I
also?
have a boy and I have a 4-year-old daughter, and she's 4 and feral, absolutely feral. I saw a little boy running around here earlier, and the mom was like, "Oh my God, he's so feral. I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, my daughter takes the cake. Don't you worry." So yeah, she's a little wild one. I have her, and I really want one more. So prayers
really?
for me.
You're gonna do another one.
Yeah. You know, did you ever have a third child, or did anybody ever look back on the third child and go, I really regret that one?
No.
Anybody? Somebody.
Anybody?
There's hands
Oh,
going
shit.
up. I love it.
That's the first person I've ever.
Third strike, you're out.
People are obligated to
Hopefully
say
that
no.
third one's not here. Hopefully they're not here.
Now, if you could choose, would you go with another boy or a girl?
I'd definitely go another boy.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Girls
Keep
are
that
fun.
sister protected.
It's just been so long since I've had a boy. So that's what I want, another boy.
Well, listen, I've got 2 girls that are 18 and 19, so I'm about done. I'm driving one to college in August. And I'm going to tell you what, those teenage years are brutal. Buckle up.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. I
Yeah.
know.
Mine was smooth. I'm not going to lie. Mine was
Yeah.
smooth.
I was
She's
a shithead,
19 now,
Lurch.
yeah.
You piss off. Give me your microphone. You
Hey.
got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your
he
kids
just-
were
Social.
Your kids were easy? Really?
Yeah. Oh, my daughter.
London. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who had easy children? Who raised just like easy breezy kids? I hate all of you. Are you
She
serious?
raised her hand. Number 3 raised her hand. Yeah. Easy
Wow.
kid. Easy kid.
All right.
Not my kids. Both my kids are just feral, but in their own ways. But yeah, I definitely think I think I'll regret it if I don't have another one. So that's why I think I want one more. If I don't, that's fine. Dreams are made, living the dream life, working my ass off, and having a blast while doing it all.
Well, listen, I would say being a mom, too, is the coolest job there is. I mean, the most important job there is. And that perspective for me changed a lot. I used to always think women who didn't work just stayed at home. I'm like, they're lazy. Why don't they get a job? Listen.
Man, at least
listen,
he's
I didn't know.
honest.
This
At
is
least
single.
he's honest.
This is single,
okay,
David.
I'll give you that.
Okay?
I'll
That
give you that.
perspective
I'll
has
give you that.
changed. I think it is the hardest job. Like when I had to go to the fire station, I'm like, I'm getting out of this so easy. My wife's got to stay home with these, and she worked. So no, I get it. It's gnarly, but it is an amazing job too, right? I mean, the pay sucks, but the payoff is great.
Yep, absolutely. It is. It's the greatest honor we have as human beings to pass our wisdom and knowledge down to the next generation. Because that's the thing is, you know, it just seems like yesterday I was 21, Miss Supercross, standing next to you, Lurch, and now here I am, 36, and I'm a wife and a mom of 2 kids. Time flies when you're having fun, and I just love every moment. This moment here with all you guys, the fact that I got the phone call to say, hey, we want you to be the Grand Marshal and come up here, and I have a line of people waiting for me. Tomorrow it's going to be crazy again. It's just what an honor it is to stand here, and I'm just so grateful to be here with you guys.
You know, I've got a question for you because when I say living the lifestyle of traveling and going to Supercross and Motocross and all around the world, then you get a family. How long was it before you said, man, I kind of want to get back on the road and I want to do something? Because it's a really, and I'm sure you felt it too. You know, you're on the road for, for me, it's 30-some weekends a year and the balance. But if I sit home for 2 or 3 weeks, I'm like, I got to go. Yeah. It's a tough deal.
The BMX kids over there are slaying. They're slaying. Guys are killing it over there. Okay, I completely agree with you. It's a lot to be gone constantly through the weekends. Super fun, makes time go way fast. But when I get home for about 2 weeks, I'm like, is there a tournament we can go to? Do I have something on the schedule? What's happening here? Do you want to, okay, we don't have anything going on. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the river. Let's go to the desert. Let's just do something. So, I mean, it's fun being busy and filling your life with fun memories.
Well, what's the new business that your husband has? Doesn't he make ammo and weapons?
Well,
Can
if
I
any
say
of
that?
you, yes, if
Uh,
any of you guys buy ammunition and weapons in bulk, you can message me anytime because I have your supplier.
But if you live in the state of Illinois, I heard it's tough.
Yeah, there's a couple of states.
Yeah.
Dang
it.
There's a couple of states that are a little
When I
out
move,
of their
I'm
mind.
DMing you and Ryan when I move.
Yes, but he kind of helps out wars.
All right, I don't want too many details, but what's the company called?
It's called Trident Wholesale Supply.
Okay.
He used to have an online company
Yeah,
where
the
you could
Canoe-
buy
something-
Canoe Club.
Canoe Club.
But he got so busy with wholesale that you can't. He shut that website down because he's like, there's just no point for me to do retail when I can just sell a pallet at a time, and a pallet's 100,000 rounds of ammo. Do you guys need 100,000?
Who needs a
rounds?
pallet?
Who
I
needs
need one.
100,000? Who needs a pallet?
The way this government's going, I need a couple pallets.
Yeah,
actually.
he needs a couple. Yeah, we always say you could always come to our house for the zombie apocalypse.
How many pallets are sitting at your house?
I currently have about 5 million rounds getting imported from Turkey.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
What does your day planner look like? Because obviously side business is this and family. It's got to be a pretty packed day planner where, like, I'm sure you've got everything down to the minute. No?
I try, but I don't do well at it. Well, if any of you guys follow me on Instagram lately, you've seen my alter ego Dianna come out, and she's my little white trash friend. Her name's Dianna. I'm Dianna, and you know, I just.
Is she the one telling everyone not to be a pussy?
No, that's just
that's
Dianna.
just you.
That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell everybody not to be a pussy. I didn't know we could say that here, so that's great. Yeah, on Mondays, if you want to get yelled at and told not to be a wussy, I also actually make kids' T-shirts that say "Don't be a wussy" on them, and they're on my website. But yeah, don't be a pussy. I have it tattooed on my wrist, so whenever
You really do? That's tattooed on there.
Yeah, so whenever you feel like a weak person, you just look down at that. It's my husband's handwriting, but anyways.
I'd be going like this with it. Oh, don't be a.
Yeah. So now you know why I just like am I guess like Energizer Bunny and working and creating businesses. It's because all I do is look down at my tattoo and then that's what I say. So anyways, one morning I pulled into the gym and I was like, oh my God, why am I here? I'm tired. I don't want to be here. And I ended up just recording a quick little video yelling at the internet, telling everyone not to be a pussy, and now everybody loves it.
What's on the horizon? Because you're always looking for the next thing and always build. I mean, I've seen your career and you as a person just sort of like escalate off the charts. So what's next?
I have no idea, Lurch.
That's the best plan. I have been living on. I don't know.
What's your plan? I don't know.
I'm retiring medically from the fire department with a total knee replacement.
Okay, there we go.
But you did mention you're going to ride, so shh.
You know what?
Well, not
I'm
for
going
a
to be
while.
honest with you. I never knew that about you. You've been on the fire department this whole time?
I've been a full-time professional fireman for 15 years.
So when you left Supercross, how long did it take when you retired to become a fireman? A couple years?
I retired in 03. I did supermoto for a few years. I started with the fire service in 09.
Okay, so you started when I was a monster girl. There we go. Okay, that's a long time ago, bro.
Nah, I don't even think of the years anymore.
I'm 51. I don't want to scare
You
you.
don't look like 51. You look
Old
good.
as dirt, yeah.
I've
No,
had a
you still
microphone
look-
in my
you still
hand
got
for
some blonde hair.
27 years.
Is this real? Is
No,
this
it's a
fake?
wig. I pull this hat off, it
Oh
all comes
shit,
off.
he's wearing a toupee. Have you guys seen the toupee
No, I
queen on Instagram? No. That's real. That's
It's real.
Okay, good.
Hey, listen, anybody have any questions? Sorry about that. We're going to send Joey, our guy out here, Joey Lancaster's the artificial 101.
Check.
We're going to send him through the crowd. If you guys have any questions for this panel.
A real 101 stands up to work, so you can
Be careful
sit
with what
down
you
up there.
ask me.
Any questions? Literally, anything. Ask it. We'll answer it right now. We will either lie to you.
I have a question.
Joey.
I'm left-handed. Thank you for asking.
Yep. Well, good. Yeah, we gave you the left-handed mic, so you're good to go. How does it feel to break a KTM in half? I always wondered, really, how does it feel, Ping? Like, what's the thought process? Is it everything goes out the window? Did you feel it break? Do you just hit? Is it like any other crash? You just hit the ground?
You know, you win supercrosses, and then this is the question you get right here. It's like the worst moment of my career, but it's all anyone remembers. That's fine. Phoenix 2002 is what Joey's referring to. KTM Austria had sent over these light pistons, and they worked better on the dyno, right? Lighter piston, a little less material. They spun up quicker. Power was better. So they stuck them in our bike. I had won Anaheim 2. The following weekend, we go to Phoenix, and I've got this new piston in my bike. We never did any endurance testing. They just told me it was better on the dyno. I'm like, sweet. Road practice, felt good. I'm leading my heat race, last lap, and I come up to this very large triple, and as I'm on the face of it, I hear it go, I hear the tone change off the face. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. That's weird. And I'm trying to panic rev to like bring it up a little bit. It's like, I know I'm going to come up short. Well, the skirt of the piston broke off. And so the motor is locking up, which slowed the rear wheel, which dropped the front. I came up just short, face of the top of the knuckle. And that force broke the triple clamps in half, and my bike turned into a unicycle, which a lot of you have probably seen that picture of my mechanic, which funny enough is Marty Tripe's brother, Mike. He was my mechanic at the time, and he's running my bike off with just the front wheel and forks and handlebars. And the back end, they threw in like a mule or something and drove it off. So it happened so quickly, like I couldn't even react. There's a picture someone has from the back. I'm still holding onto the bars, and the clamps have already broken. The front wheel's underneath the bike. I'm about 2 feet from the ground, and I'm still holding the bars. I just belly flopped. So don't know how I didn't get hurt, just luck, and did separate my shoulder a little bit. Tried to race the next weekend. Crashed again because I couldn't hold on. So anyway, that was that story. So thank you for bringing up those memories, Joey. You're a real legend.
Ping, what's your best national memory? Out of all the races, national?
So I have a lot of terrible national memories. I was definitely a better Supercross guy. I like technical and slower rather than high speed, wide open mud. But the one weekend where things kind of worked for me was Steel City in '99. Carmichael won both motos. Shocking, I know. Stop me if you've heard that story before. But I was second to him. I went 2-3 on the day and got second overall. And best national finish I have. It's the only national motocross trophy I ever kept. I had multiple podiums. That's the only one I kept. So for sure, my favorite bike and definitely my favorite national memory.
Good question.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Joey, go ahead.
Hey, Ping. I got a lifetime Cowie guy here, and he wants to know how good were those PC Cowies?
Well, Mitch has always made insane motorcycles, still to this day. I will tell you this. The bike in 1995, when I first went to Mitch, it was still better than the privateer Suzuki I was on, but Ryan Hughes developed that bike. And so if you know anything about Rhino, his wrist has just one position, and it's like fully locked down like this. And so that bike was all top end. It had no bottom. Pashon and I complained constantly about it. Joey's guy. We complained.
The 101.
We complained all year. The bike's got no bottom end. We need more bottom end. So finally, at High Point, this is how long it took for us to get through. High Point, Mitch brought a different pipe and a couple different pieces to put on the bike, and it was better. 96, I did all the development, and that bike was insane. I won Burst C. I was like kind of on pace to have a good year and broke my femur in San Diego. Didn't get to really enjoy the rest of that season, but they were insane. I mean, like, they're always really good. I would still say, though, and I'm not just saying this because we're a Yamaha-sponsored show, Kevin Windham's Yamahas were better, and so were the Yamaha of Troy YZ125s. They were so good.
All right, Ping, you we're in the last half of 90s moto era. What's a memory that best represents 90s moto that you have? And you should race the Dream Race.
Yeah. Oh, listen, dude.
Again.
Dream Race 2027. I'm here. I'm here in full effect. We're bringing the whole crew. But I'll tell you this story because it's something that just doesn't happen anymore, and it's a rental car story. And the kids today, these guys are, man, it's a bummer because you can't bump anybody. You can't do anything because the airbags will pop. We didn't have airbags back then. So we would constantly you'd see somebody on the freeway, you'd get up at like 70, 80 miles an hour and you'd bump them. Or they'd be at a drive-through or at a stoplight and you'd just push them out into the intersection. That was like standard practice amongst the motocross idiots. So the first national I ever went to, Red Bud, 1994, and I just talked to Damon Bradshaw about this jump. There's an old abandoned Walmart or some big box store, and beside it there was like a lower parking lot and then a ramp that went up to this upper lot. And I'm with Rhino, Phil Lawrence, Doug Dubach was there, Buddy Antonez was there, like all of the crew. And they're like, yeah, dude, you hit this jump and you just send it. And I'm like, I want out of the car. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, but I want out. I was 18 or 19 or something. So I'm standing there watching Rhino hit this thing at 70 miles an hour, just sends this Chevy Corsica, 60 feet, lands, and just plastic and shit goes flying. There's a streak of oil, and it skids to a stop, and he gets out. He's laughing. I'm like, dude, it was like a Dukes of Hazzard scene. I've never seen anything like it. And he's like, the oil pan was just destroyed. And he immediately pulls his phone out and calls Avis on a flip phone. It was like a Motorola flip phone. Hey, yeah, we hit something in the road. I need another car. He's like, I got the full insurance. No big deal. This was standard back then, like every weekend.
You didn't go drop the car off in Mexico? That's what usually you do.
You just say, something ran out in front of me. I hit something in the road. I don't know what happened.
So
I'm lucky I wasn't killed. This is almost your fault. Bring me a new car.
Is this back in the day when AMA Tech Inspection was in a hotel parking lot?
Yes.
Then I think I was there for that story because somebody came into Tech and they're like, yeah, they ripped the oil pan off and go, I don't know, your car's leaking. So I was there.
That was every weekend.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was every
Holy
week. This
cow.
happened all the time. This was just my first experience with it.
Do you want the insurance? Heck yeah, this thing's going to see more air than the X Games.
A motocross rider in the 90s with a full insurance rider on their rental car is like a kamikaze pilot. Like, it's not coming back in one piece. So that's my best 90s summation
For
story.
everybody in that age group, do not use him as a reference. Do not use him as an example. I repeat, do not. That Volturns will not
No,
cover it.
This doesn't fly these days.
Yeah.
Well, the airbag will pop, break your wrists, and burn your forearms.
Joey looks like he's ready with something. You got something?
Well, there was a couple of guys that were too embarrassed to ask Dianna, so they had to go with Ping. Sorry, Ping, you're not that popular. They just are too scared to talk to her.
All right, this is to Dianna. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they wanted to ask one of the gentlemen out here that was too embarrassed wanted to ask, what was Dianna's favorite bike that she's ever ridden?
I'll ride any bike any team that, if I walked up to a team and said, can I take one of your race bikes out for a quick little spin? If they said yes, I was on it. But I like it. I'm not impartial to any bike. Cowie, PC, that's kind of like my hometown little PC
Group?
is great. Yeah. I don't discriminate.
Did you ever hit some of the sand at Glamis? Did you ever
Oh, yeah.
open it up, or was that just photo shoot stuff, or did you
No,
open
that
it
was
up?
real.
Doonies, right?
That was real. Yeah. Has anybody here seen Doonies? Yeah. Doonies 2? Doonies 1? Yeah. You see the blonde girl on the bike? That's me. But yes, the first production wasn't this big production. The first production we went out there was just 4 girls and a couple riders and Ash and his dream of this video. And so we're sitting there, and McGrath is sitting there tinkering on his bike, and I go, why don't you let me ride that real quick? He goes, yeah, no problem. And I was like, really? No way. Because so McGrath is my era, right? Like, I grew up watching him race as a little girl. And here I am filming, in my young 20s, and I'm like, can I please take your bike for a ride, Jeremy? And he's like, yeah, no problem, no problem. Here you go. And Ash was like, what? Let me get my camera out. So I just hop on it, and I start riding it around, and sure enough, it makes the film, and it was a hit. And so then when we went out there the next season, it was a massive production at this point. But I said, hey, you guys got an extra $450? And they said, yeah, we do. It doesn't have any graphics or anything on it. I said, get it ready. I'll put on a bikini. And they're like, what? And I'm like, let's go.
It doesn't need graphics if you see it in a
McGrath,
bikini.
Twitch, Josh Hill, and I can't think of Twitch, Jeremy McGrath, Josh Hill. There's got to be 2 more other riders in there. And we just cruised the bowls all through Glamis. We were hauling ass all the way to Gecko. But luckily, I grew up going to Glamis. So, I know that place like the back of my hand.
And I totally get it. I ride in a thong bikini when I'm just by myself,
Listen,
too. It's fun.
That's a wrong bikini for you. That's a wrong bikini, not a thong.
My wife said I have great buns.
Yes.
They're great.
Listen, you got a good booty, you got to show that thing, okay? Don't be shy.
When you get the proctology test tomorrow, they're going to know
They're
if you
going to
got
find
a good
out.
butt.
You guys are going to see it. 107.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions?
I got one over here. You're right. You're right. Over here.
There he is.
All right.
Lurch, how's plumbing going? Laying pipe or hanging pipe?
Great question. For those of you who don't know, any blue-collar workers out there, I am a union plumber outside of Chicago. When I get done with this, I fly home on Sunday. I put the tools on Monday through Thursday, fly out for the next event. I've been a plumber since I was 21, so that's a lot of years, 30, 34, 35 years. So, yes, I have been very fortunate to be able to have a company that lets me come and go as I want, and have a microphone in my hand 27 years. And we're going to get in that story. If we have time, it is the craziest story. I should not be here.
Just do it. It's how you got introduced to
Lay
the
the
sport's
pipe.
crazy.
Okay.
Lay that pipe.
Lay that pipe.
Lay that pipe, baby.
Okay, so it was roughly 2000. EA Sports was the title sponsor for Supercross. And a friend of mine who was media for what is now Feld, but it was SRO or whatever it was
Clear
back in the
Channel,
day.
I think
Yes, yeah, it might have been. He goes, hey, EA Sports, they messed up and left the video game systems down in Indianapolis for a trade show that was always Indy Trade Show, but they need to be in Pontiac Silverdome. So me and my buddy drive down, pick up these machines. We go up there, we drop them off. I meet the guy from EA Sports. We're walking around. I professionally, what I call professionally, hung out at Supercross and motocross events. And I meet the EA Sports guy, and he goes, do you have PlayStation? I go, oh, yeah, I do. Lied. And he goes, we're going to send you every game we make. So I get a free library of games. We're walking around. I'm like, this is Keith McCarty. This is so-and-so. And he goes, who do you work for? I go, RJ Killian Plumbing. And he goes, no, in the industry. I go, oh, I don't work in this industry. I'm like a politician. I just shake hands and shit. And he's like, no way. 2 weeks later, I get a call, and he wants me to be the rep for EA Sports. I'm like, no way. So then I'm plumbing, and I'm going to a job site. I had to make a left turn, no turn lane. I get rear-ended at 65 miles an hour, fracture my T9, 90% crushed. So I'm in a turtle shell, and the media guy was my roommate, and he goes, they're looking for a judge for freestyle motocross. And I go, I don't know anything about it. He goes, well, I lied and said you did. So call this guy tomorrow and lie. So I call the guy, and I'm like, oh, X Games, the progression of the sport. It's amazing what these do. Your first event is going to be Phoenix, Arizona in August. I hang up the phone, and I go, Denny, I don't even know the names of the tricks. So he calls EA Sports and gets a VHS tape of the tricks that are in the game. So I study it up, and I go to Phoenix in my turtle shell, and I'm watching practice from the minute it opens because I don't want to mess it up. And I'm like, oh, that one's different. He goes, oh, that's a Superman seat grab Dianna. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what I thought, but it looked different. I'm faking it till I make it. So I do the first one. The next round, I'm sitting there watching practice in my turtle shell, and one of the track guy comes up. He goes, hey, can you help run practice? I go, I don't even know what that means. And he goes, each guy gets 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you just say the next name on the microphone. So 5 minutes goes by, and I go, Dustin Miller. It was boring after 5 minutes. So I was like, and that's Dustin Miller. So then that got boring. So I'm like, where does the sound come from? So I go up in the sound booth, and I break out my CDs. 2 Walkman, I'm sorry. And now coming out to the latest and greatest Alien at Farm, Jake the Jailer Wyndham. I'm announcing practice for like 5 people. So then I go back to doing the EA Sports representation in 2021 or 2001, and I get a call that says, hey, we don't have an announcer for this event. I go, I'm doing Supercross. Call EA. They were great about it. They said, you're better than an announcer or a representative for EA Sports. Go do it. So I go to Columbus, Ohio, do that one. And I'm not even, can I keep going? Because it gets weirder.
Keep going.
It's going to sound unbelievable. So
I get asked often, like, how do I get into the industry? How can I get a job in the industry?
Did you go to announcer
This
school?
is how. So this is like the way a lot of it works.
So 2001, I become the tour split. So I'm doing the B team, and another guy's doing the A group. All the headliners. So we're sitting there talking, and in 2004, I was remodeling my house. Stay with me, it gets better. And I'm like, I need a hobby. Remodeling a house is not a hobby. So I'm like, my grandpa used to take me fishing. So I went out and bought Fishing for Dummies, read it cover to cover. The other announcer was Robbie Floyd. I don't know if you know that name.
Fast Feet.
Yes. He announced for Bassmaster. So I read this book cover to cover. 3 months later, he goes...
Hold on, really? Fishing for Dummies. You really read that book?
I did, cover to cover. I still have it in one of my cabinets in the house. So Robbie calls me and goes, Bassmaster's looking to someone to do their Central Opens. Give him a call, send him a demo reel. I do, I get the job. Now, mind you, I've never been in a bass boat, never caught a bass on purpose, and I don't know who any of these pros are. So my first event was supposed to be Paducah. They flew me in early to get the lay of the land. In baseball terms, it would have been the All-Star break. So I'm playing softball. I pitch. I get a line drive right in my finger. So I break my hand. So now I'm in a cast. I go there, and I meet the lady. It would have been like the Cooper Webb and the Eli Tomac of the fishing world at the time. They go, man, what happened to your hand? I said, Well, tell you the truth, I don't know anything about fishing or casting, so I went to an orthopedic guy, got a cast on. I figure I'm halfway there. And the guy's like, what? And I'm like, I'm just kidding. It was a softball accident. This is where it's going to start getting weird. So
it got weird a long time ago.
I know.
It's been weird.
So the DJ comes in to sound tech for this fishing event, and ESPN owns Bass at that time. He's hammered. And she goes, oh, that's great. We had to fire the DJ. And I go, well, I've DJ'd before, 2 Walkmen. I go, it's not going to be any wiki stuff. I go up there. It's the same soundboard as Freestyle, just a lot more knobs. So then I become the DJ at a fishing event. I've never caught a bass on purpose, never read a bass boat, still don't know it. So I go into these meetings, and this one guy, ESPN executive, he's like, the lighting sucked. This sucked. I'm just sitting over there with my cast hand, like, I don't know what's going on. So Saturday comes around, DJ again, and she goes, this is the worst weekend ever. The anthem singer's sick. 2001, third event I ever announced, Worcester, Massachusetts. I go, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. The CD skips. And I'm like, oh, please, get it going again. They get it going, it goes like, wop, 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 shuts off. Now, this is like 3 weeks after 9/11. And they go, we're moving on. And I go, bullshit. Oh, say, and you. My leg is shaking to not even the beat of the music in front of 13,000 people. So I sing that. So she asked me, she goes, the anthem singer's sick. I go, I sang it before. Can you do it tomorrow? Yep, with my crooked hand. Get up there, sing that thing. The guy was yelling at everybody. Sitting there yelling at everybody. He goes, you see that guy there? He's got balls. Get into the Bassmaster Classic. I don't care what he does. So now I'm going to the Super Bowl of bass fishing to announce a sport I know nothing about because I sang the anthem. Fast forward, the TV crew, they did Steel Timber Sports, so then it becomes Steel Timber Sports, plumbing the whole time. Then I did Monster Jam, Krusty Demons. I went over there for 4 or 5 years, over to Australia and New Zealand. Did Monster Jam. Supercross saw me. I became Supercross. Motocross saw me. Became a motocross announcer. And still plumbing to this day. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
For my Lurch talk. It's not a
Give
TED
a round
talk.
of applause for Lurch. I think it's incredible that you're a fireman, you're a plumber, all through the week. That's what these professionals do. Like, they have jobs, you know, they're working hard during the week, and then they come to these events. So many fans of this sport think, oh, they're an announcer. They've got it made. They're just chilling during the week. No, it's nonstop work, and it's a testament to you men.
Hey,
Thank you for being amazing.
I bust my ass every day, and if you come to a plumbing job, I'll show you the crack.
And I will tell you guys this, there's not one race that I ever worked next to Lurch that he was like, oh, I had a rough week. Oh, I was tired. Oh, is this. This guy, as you see him on the stage, is exactly who he is in person. Every single time you're around him, never complains about how much time's going, how much he's working, how much he's tired, how much he goes to plumb on crack out.
Yeah.
Every day, and then comes to shows up to Supercross and outdoors.
I am lucky, since I've been in the sport so long, I get to talk about my friend's day at work. And I've asked a couple, I said, when are you going to show up in my driveway when I'm getting ready to plumb? And go get him, Lurch, you got this, and yell and scream. It doesn't happen, but still, I have been very fortunate. If it ended tomorrow, I would be bummed, but yes. Hey, are there any Bailey Zimmerman fans out there? Has anyone been to his concert this year?
I love him.
You know
what? I have a Bailey.
Are you ready for Bailey Zimmerman? I did his intro as a plumber from the Midwest.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, listen to this. So I'm in Petco Park, San Diego, to see Morgan Wallen. Bailey Zimmerman's opening up for him. And I tagged Bailey Zimmerman on my story. So happy, excited, because I love Bailey Zimmerman. He writes back and goes, I'm so excited. I'm not going to lie. I have followed you since you were Miss Supercross, and I am so pumped that you tagged me.
He is an incredible guy.
I love him.
He loves
so
Moto,
great.
too.
Yes.
He follows Moto really
He
close.
loves it. And he's from Illinois. Isn't he
yes,
from Illinois?
Central Illinois.
Yes.
So, yeah, his manager said, hey, weird question. Would you be interested in voicing over Bailey Zimmerman's 2026 concert series? And I'm like, yeah, but I go, how the hell did that come up? He goes, he's a Supercross fan. He was writing it. He goes, man, he was doing his own intros last year. And he goes, my voice is shot. I'll ask him. I'm like, hell yeah. So
Hell
I
yeah.
went to Nashville, was in a recording studio for 6 hours. So I yell and scream for 6 hours, and then we get done with like the big part of the program. And he goes, all we got to do is voice over the 77 cities. I was like, holy, Spokane, are you ready? What's the next city? Decatur. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
This guy's got a hoarse voice when he goes back to work to plumbing. I just want to circle back real quick to that sweet little plumbing joke I got. That's like that's a behind baseball you just gave us, right?
Which one?
I bust my ass all week, and you come to work with me. I'll show you my crack to prove it. That was you
I bust my ass every day. If you want, I'll show you the crack.
All right, I got a final question to. This is a good one. This kind of wraps it all together here. But final question here.
Welcome to Washougal, everybody. So you three have been everywhere, across the world, everywhere. Is it still, what do you feel when you come here?
What's your thoughts of Washougal?
Okay, well, I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I've actually ever been to the Washougal Outdoor National, and I'm so pumped to be here. So I love it. And I used to live in Spokane, Washington. So I absolutely love the state of Washington. I mean, King County is getting a little, we don't know about that one. But the rest of the state, amazing. Absolutely love driving up here. The track looks absolutely insane. I mean, I was just saying earlier to a fan, this is one of those sets in a video game. This is like the trees, the climate, everything that's going on here. It's just, what a great setting for outdoor motocross. So I'm super pumped, and I'm so grateful to be here.
I've been coming here for so stinking long. I remember when the start was over here. Does anybody remember that? Is anyone old? Yeah, I mean, a handful of guys. Start used to be over there. Then it was down over there. Now it's where it is now. I just love it. I love everything about this place. I always stop along the river and pick blackberries and eat those until I get the squirts. Just a tradition. I stick with it.
It's called butt throw up.
Is that what it is? Yeah. It's better than
It's
diarrhea
the lettuce.
lettuce.
That's where the butt lettuce is coming from.
But I'll just tell you, my favorite thing about it is the people. It's why I always agree. When the Huffmans ask me to come, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm in. I grew up in Great Falls, Montana, just directly east of here, and I'll tell you what, there's something about this area. It's just real people. It's good people. This crowd loves moto. They're true patriots and Americans. And, man, I just love this crowd. So thank you guys for being cool. Shout out to our boys in blue over here, too. I'd make a donut joke as a fireman, but you know I love you guys. Thank you for what you do.
I would have to say hospitality, and if you've seen one stalk of corn in Illinois, you've seen them all. The picturesque background. You know, looking at the announcer's tower, remember how it used to be different? You just didn't go up to the top up there? I got one more quick story. Okay. So let's say they change that 5, 6. We're going back to like 2015, 2016. I was here announcing. And you used to have to walk up. Has anyone seen those attic pull-down stairs that are steep like this? They got the steps that are about that big. That's how the walk down from the top to the bottom was. So I'm announcing, and I was going to be safe. I was going to take the first step, spin around, and then go down so the ladder rungs are in front of me. I go to turn around, feet slip. I am Mach 10 down these stairs. So natural reaction while I'm talking is to throw my arms out. Both my arms get caught in the banisters on the way down. Rip both of my rotator cuffs. Roger DeCoster is right behind me, going to do the step behind me. And I'm like, He goes, you okay? I said, yeah, we'll be fine. Anyway, we'll be right back. We're going to have qualifying session number 2 coming up. He goes, that looked like it hurt. I go, it did.
Well, I'll tell you what, I want to mention one more thing. Huge thank you to Ryan and Shelly Huffman for everything they do. They put on such an incredible event.
Insane.
And I want to give a little shout out, a little tip of my cap to Brian Barnes. This place doesn't feel the same without hearing him announcing.
Welcome to Washougal.
He is Washougal to me in terms of audio. So a lot of love to him. I want to thank our sponsors, Yamaha, Motorsport.com, Rockform, Troy Lee Designs, Pro Circuit Dunlop, all the companies behind us. Thank you so much. If you haven't checked out WhiskeyThrottleClub.com, tons of really cool content on there, training videos, entertainment stuff, discounts. That's our deal. So check it out.
Can I thank one person?
Please.
I want to thank that guy and that girl and that guy and that guy, and I want to thank everybody. What a great crowd. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Yep. And huge thank you to Dianna, Lurch, Kayden, Minear, the Hunter 7 guys, everybody that came up. Thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. Let's have some fun. We got music and a live band coming. Woo! Yamaha is the industry leader in two-wheeled fun and performance. Celebrating 50 years of YZ in 2024, the Blue Crew is still dominating shootouts and competitions. Yamaha, revs your heart. Troy Lee Designs is the leader in off-road motocross apparel and style. So whether you're looking for a cool new paint job for your helmet, maybe your name and number on your helmet lettered on, you're looking for new gear, you're looking for mountain bike gear, off-road gear. They've got the brand new Scout line and GP and SE models. Troy Lee Designs has it all. They've been leading this industry for decades, and they're going to continue to do it. Check out TroyLeeDesigns.com. The Whiskey Throttle Show is proud to be partnered with Factory Effects. These guys have been around the motocross industry for over 30 years, making really cool graphics, really high-quality materials with really excellent fitment on all the brands. So whether you guys have a motorcycle you want to dial in, or you need a new stand or some tie downs or whatever it is, Factory Effects has got you covered. And they've also got a bunch of officially licensed merchandise. So if you're a Yamaha guy, you can go over there and get some really cool Yamaha stuff. In fact, a lot of what you'll see me wearing here on the Whiskey Throttle Show is Factory Effects merchandise that's branded with Yamaha's logos. So check those guys out. Like I said, just a really cool company, and they've been around forever. These guys have been bleeding and sweating this sport for longer than a lot of people have been alive. So we're stoked to have them be a part of what we're doing, and they're giving us a really great deal for all of you guys, 25% off any order. All you've got to do is use our discount code, which is WT26. So go to factoryeffects.com, spelled factory, EFFEX.com, and use that code WT26 to get 25% off. We're all about supporting brands that support our sport. And there's one tire company that has never walked away from the sport of motocross and supercross, and it's Dunlop. When times got tough and the economy took a crash, Dunlop stepped up and stayed with our sport to support it and the athletes and individuals that love it. Their MX-53 line and MX-33 lines absolutely dominate this sport. Every national championship at the pro level has been won in the last decade, and nearly every single amateur national championship at Loretta Lynn's has been won on a Dunlop. So if you're looking for high performance, you're looking for amazing quality, and you're looking to support a brand that never turns its back on our sport, there's only one choice for you, and it's Dunlop. All right, Whiskey Throttle fam, we've got a sponsor here that I want to really encourage you guys to try, Element. If you haven't seen this stuff before, give them a check out on our Instagram bio. You can get in there. We've got a link that will give you free samples. You can go in and try this stuff. And this delivers just the right amount of electrolytes that you need when you're competing at all, especially if it's midsummer, humid. Think Loretta Lynn's, Nationals. You're sweating like crazy. This is the best way to replenish it, okay? Straight water is just going to flush more electrolytes out of your body, cause more cramping. You've got to get the electrolytes back in. This Element provides it in the perfect package with zero sugar. It is vegan, keto, paleo-friendly, gluten-free. This is the perfect product for athletes or those pretending to be athletes. So it was designed by Rob Wolf. This guy is a crazy smart dude working in the science field, was developing for his own use in athletics, and he came up with the perfect formula. This stuff's awesome. This right here, the citrus salt, is my favorite. Of course, you can get it in a sample pack like this where you can try some different flavors, watermelon, orange, raspberry. Great stuff. Cannot recommend this enough. If you are racing, even at a local level, and sweating at all, which, come on, we all do on a dirt bike, you've got to have some of this stuff to replenish it right. Give it a try. Like I said, go to our bio on Instagram. You can find a discount code or a link that takes you directly to there, and we'll give you a free sample. Check it out. You're not going to want to miss that. Support these guys. They are fans of the sport, and we are so stoked to be partnered with them. Element is an incredible product that I use exclusively, and I'm so proud to have them part of the Whiskey Throttle Show. Pro Circuit is the leader in aftermarket performance and quality. Whether you're looking for a little more horsepower out of your engine, some quality hard parts to improve the way your bike feels and looks, better handling through suspension or linkage arms, Pro Circuit is where you need to stop. It's your one-stop shop. You can go in there and get everything you need to make your motorcycle go from average to exceptional. Pro Circuit's got enough number one plates on their wall to side an entire home, and there's a reason for that. They're very, very good at what they do. The highest quality products with one goal in mind, and that's winning. Check out ProCircuit.com. If you are in the market for a new vehicle, look no further than Toyota of Redlands. You've got to support a brand that is supporting motocross big time. At the amateur level, pro level, they are part owners in the Bar X Yamaha racing team. They support a ton of riders individually, and they support us here at Whiskey Throttle Media. And I'll tell you what, the facility up there in Redlands is absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. The folks are friendly. They're professional. And if you've never owned a Toyota, you got to give it a try. It is the only brand that I'll drive anymore. If you're buying, there's nothing more reliable, nothing that holds its resale value better. And the folks at Toyota of Redlands are just they still remember what customer service is. I guess that's all I really need to say. Incredibly friendly, professional, and just talented staff up there. We're stoked to have them a part of the show. If you see the Whiskey Throttle truck around here, the Toyota of Redlands Tundra, give us a wave and a honk. But man, just so stoked to have these guys on board. Like I said, anybody like that that's getting involved and supporting the sport, we just want to push as many people as we can to them, because those folks are rare, and especially when they have an incredible product and provide an incredible service. So get up to Toyota of Redlands, Redlands, California. If you're anywhere in southern United States, southwest United States, it's worth the drive. Get over there, check those guys out. Tell them the Whiskey Throttle Crew sent you. On-switch device, something that was much needed in this sport. They've been innovating and bringing new products to market. Their latest is the new Nihilo Run Cool brake pistons. They're designed to be stronger than stock and provide exceptional cooling performance with less brake drag. Most OEM calipers pistons are made from aluminum that just can't hold up to the heat and extreme demands of serious racing. When they get hot, the aluminum will distort, causing loss of hydraulic pressure and brake failure. Nihilo's Run Cool pistons limit the area that boiling hot hydraulic fluid is able to come in contact with the piston, leaving 2/3 of the piston volume in open air with breather holes to enhance the cooling ability. It's made of a proprietary stainless blend, which is better at dissipating heat. You have issues with brake fade or brake failure, check out Nihilo Concepts among their many amazing hard parts and carbon fiber parts and titanium. NihiloConcepts.com. Seat Concepts is the leader in motorcycle saddles. If you're looking for a new cover or a new seat entirely, Seat Concepts is the place to go. They make custom seat foams catered to your height, weight, riding ability, riding type. They also have waterproof covers and foams that will not break down if you ride in a lot of inclement weather. And they pride themselves on being much more comfortable than OEM or any other aftermarket company. If you're looking for a new seat or a new cover, Seat Concepts, there's nothing better. Guys, I want to introduce you to Rockform, and a sponsor of the Whiskey Throttle Show here that has just been blowing my mind with their products. They've got all kinds of, started as phone cases. This is their rugged phone case here that I've got, which is just bulletproof. You could throw this thing out of an airplane, probably pick it up and be just fine. And on the back here, everything is magnetic, so it'll just stick to anything metallic, obviously. But this little locking device you've got in the back, this bolts onto handlebar mounts, car mounts, adhesive mounts, magnetic mounts, and it does not come off. It is locked in. I have no fear that my phone is going to pop off a handlebar on a street bike ride. And then I like the little sport ring they've got. They've got all kinds of devices that pop in here, but this thing acts as a stand. If you want to sit this thing up and watch something on your phone or work on it, just absolutely incredible. And this is magnetic as well. All kinds of amazing products, guys, for your phone. Kind of that's their primary function. They also have the G-Rock speaker. This is basically made for golf, and you just stick it to the frame of your golf cart and get after it. Got great tunes all day long. So a ton of products, but check out our boys at Rockform. These guys are killing it. I'm so stoked to be partnered with this brand. You know, we really pride ourselves on partnering with elite brands, really, really high-level companies, and Rockform is right on cue. Need to replace something on your bike that's worn out? Look at elite brands, really, really high-level companies, and Rockform is right on cue. Need to replace something on your bike that's worn out? Look no further than Pro-X. These guys aim to make everything OEM quality or better at an affordable price. And they've also got some new products coming. So right now, chains, sprockets, anything inside the engine internally, air filters. If it wears out, Pro-X makes it. and they make it at a quality level that's OEM or better. And they've got some new things coming that are awesome. A complete engine rebuild kits for the Polaris RZR 800s. Need to replace something on your bike that's worn out? Look no further than Pro-X. These guys aim to make everything OEM quality or better at an affordable price. And they've also got some new products coming. So right now, chains, sprockets, anything inside the engine internally, if it wears out, Pro-X makes it, and they make it at a quality level that's OEM or better. All right, so you had a tip over in the garage or at the track and you broke your lever off. What are you going to do? Go to Arc Levers, guys. They're the only people you need to check out in this space. Arc Levers, everything manufactured right here in the United States to craftsman precision. The stuff is awesome. Whether you're looking for an entire clutch perch with maybe a bigger wheel, they make the wheel super easy to find and adjust. Or maybe you just want replacement levers. They do that as well. Anything you're after, they can change the throw, the feel, everything you want. Custom, they can make them feel different, look different colors. These guys are dialed, man. They've got all kinds of cool products. If you haven't been over to Arc Levers and seen what they've got, check them out. These guys are being run by Factory Honda. If they're good enough for Jet Lawrence, I think you and I can probably make them work. The Star Racing Yamaha team, a lot of factory riders running them for good reason. They're the best products in the business. Check out Arc Levers. The Whiskey Throttle Show is presented by Motorsport.com. It doesn't matter if you like to pull a throttle cable on a dirt bike, street bike, side-by-side. Motorsport.com is putting riders first with parts, gear, and accessories, including some of our partners like Troy Lee Designs, Dunlop, Pro Circuit, and more. They offer first returns free on apparel so you can buy with confidence. And Motorsport.com offers fast, free shipping on all orders over $79. Make your next ride your best ride. Visit Motorsport.com. Every good podcast show has got to have an underwear sponsor, right? Well, we went right to the top, Ethica. These guys make the best underwear. If you haven't tried a pair, you don't know what you're missing. Your life hasn't even started yet. So try a pair of Ethicas on. Go to Ethica.com. Use our code WHISKEY20. Get you 20% off. And give all of your nether regions a break, man. It's vacation time for the boys. These things are comfortable. You're riding. Your butt's not going to get all chafed. These things are awesome. And guess what? They don't just make underwear. No. Tees, hats, beanies, sweatshirts, shorts for kids, ladies, toddlers, old people, everybody. You name it. They make them. You know what else they make? Moto gloves. I didn't even know that. I just found it out. So get over to Ethica.com. Check them out. These guys are awesome. Whiskey20. Use our code. Don't cheat me now. Get 20% off and put your buns in the best undies around. Ethica.com. All right, the sun is shining. That means you guys need to find yourself a good pair of sunglasses and look no further than Rockwell. These guys are making some incredible shades right now. They're all designed here in the USA, made in Italy. Very, very high-end craftsmanship on these things. They've got so many different models for men's and women's styles. There's floatable glasses, so if you're out on a lake, on a boat somewhere this summer, go out, find yourself a pair of the floatable ones. They've also got wireframe. They've got wraparound. Anything you're after, any style, Rockwell makes it. We are also working on a motocross goggle that is going to be insane. We are in the development stages of that. I'm helping them with that, as is Justin Hill and a couple other guys. So stay tuned for that. That's coming. They also make all kinds of casual wear. Rockwell is getting it done in all kinds of markets. But the sunglasses, whoo, these things are next level. Check them out, Rockwell.com.
The inspiration for Element, interestingly, was from working with my coaches. I sat down with those guys. I'm like, hey, here's what I'm doing. What should I do? And they looked at everything and they were like, you need more electrolytes, specifically sodium. And like most people do when they have a coach, I ignored what their advice was. You're kind of like, well, I salt my food, I'm probably good. And it took me at least a year to finally listen to these guys and do what they asked me to do. And it was just a switch flip. It was just so obvious that this was the critical missing piece to the story. And it's ironic that this salt piece was like the linchpin, the keystone to making all the rest of that work.
You guys know how particular I am about who we partner with on this show. And when the Nano Extreme folks came to me wanting to join the program, I definitely had to give it some time to try it. And I've been dealing with a lot of knee pain and obviously just the bumps and bruises that come along with being an old motocross guy. And this stuff legit works. And in fact, so well, I had to kind of dig in and find out why. And in talking with one of their formulators, there is a component called capsaicin. It's actually the component that's found in chili peppers that makes them spicy, makes them so hot. And that actually blocks the nerve signals that send pain signals through them, along with DMSO and arnica and some other things that are just naturally anti-inflammatory. There's a bunch of essential oils and camphor and menthol, which make it kind of feel cool or hot, or however your sensation reads it. But at the end of the day, regular use of this works. Like, it legit works. And so I cannot recommend this stuff enough. If you guys have arthritis like I do, or if you've just, working out hard and you've got a lot of muscle soreness, this will help. Maybe you're sitting in a chair all day and you've got pain in between your shoulder blades. Doesn't matter. Joint pain, this stuff will help you, I promise. Use it regularly. Follow the instructions. You don't want to get this stuff around your eyes or in sensitive areas because it will definitely burn a bit, but definitely works. Really stoked on this product and proud to be partnered with Nano Extreme. Check them out. And use our code WT26 to get yourself a discount when ordering.
The Specialized Science Club introduces the Levo 4, an electric mountain bike so advanced it borders on sorcery. Together, you and the Levo 4 become a harmonious hybrid of organic and synthetic. It's a rider-enhancing machine that transforms you into a cycling cyborg. 720 watts of power and 111 Newton meters of torque, amplifying your mortal muscles, allowing you to bend space and time to your will. All channeled through futuristic suspension, with honed geometry, granting super control while traversing extreme terrain at hyper speed. With supernatural power delivery, you'll have super traction to conquer climbs where others spin out. And you'll tire, if at all, before the bike does. Thanks to the Levo 4's super range.
Thanks for checking out the Whiskey Throttle Show. If you guys liked it, be sure to like and subscribe so you get notified anytime we have a new show go up. You can also go over to WhiskeyThrottleMedia.com and check out all of the content, new bike builds, new bike introductions. We've got all kinds of features in the moto and off-road space, as well as all of the current Whiskey Throttle shows listed there. You can find our YouTube channel to get a complete list by season of all the shows we've done, well over 100 at this point. And also follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, like, subscribe, comment, all that junk. We'll see you guys.